All right, we're live now.
All right, good afternoon or good evening, everybody. Brian Lovell here from the main event. I got with me tonight Clifford Bassett, Matty Ho, Brian with an I Perkins, and I get the pleasure of introducing our very first special guest. This guy goes by the name of Javi, the Entertainer Vasquez. He is a connoisseur of fine barbecue, as well as a chef of fine barbecue. He probably the first person probably is the first person I know that has his very own Tom Brady jersey.
There it is.
Brady jersey.
Thank you. It was a birthday gift from my friend Jessica and Christopher Furlow.
So our very first special guest on the main event. This is a special edition for the 2020 NFL Draft. As you know, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers selected with their first pick in the 2020 NFL Draft Tom Brady, first person I know from the New England Patriots.
That was a good pick.
It was a great pick.
That's a draft grade A.
We also with that pick, we also get about 7 referees. So right?
I do have a hobby on tonight.
It should be good for us.
You also get like an air pump too, right?
So Javi, welcome to the main event. Thank you for being our biggest fan, and also for guest spotting tonight on the show.
Thank you very much.
Glad to have you.
I need to post our link to Facebook, ladies and gentlemen. Stand by.
All right. So we got a couple options. We can watch this on ESPN. You guys are watching it on what? What's everybody got going on?
And
I'm on ABC.
I've got the NFL, or I'm sorry, I've got the ESPN feed right now.
Okay.
Rick Furlow, what's up, man? Thanks for joining us.
Ricky, thank you. I'm on NFL.
Yeah, I just switched over to the NFL Network myself. See what happens. So who's a better quarterback, Burrows or Tua Tagovailoa?
It may not be any of them when it's all said and done.
Mm-hmm.
I got a feeling.
Go ahead.
I'm done. I'm trying to post the link. I'm sorry. I'm
okay.
A little excited here, folks.
Well, listen, I know that the number one pick is most likely going to be Joe Burrows. I just think that that's not the right pick for the Cincinnati Bengals. I mean, they have a quarterback. They've got a lot of other needs out there that they need to fill and that they can address. I think this first pick is about if they go Joe Burrows, it's about selling tickets. It's less about winning football games and more about, getting the fans amped and giving them something to buy into, until week 2 or 3 when the honeymoon stage is over. If they really want to win football games, they need to choose a lineman. And there's a couple of high ones out there that I know the Buccaneers are interested in.
Cliffy, Joe Burrow is from Southern Ohio, I believe, correct?
Yes, he is. Yep.
Yeah, he went to Ohio State for a little bit, or 1 year, what?
So that would have been the equivalent of the Jacksonville Jaguars selecting Timothy Tebow.
Ooh.
Yeah, exactly. Something along those lines.
Well, if we're going to talk Burrows for a second, you got to bring up the point. But he was in Ohio State to start, right? He didn't play really at all, and he wasn't even I don't want to say he wasn't even, but he wasn't a breakout quarterback till this 1 year, right? Last year he was, maybe a 6th round pick, 7th round pick, 5th round pick. This year, obviously, after the year he just had, he's a 1st round pick, probably number 1 overall. But what are your guys' thoughts on that he really only has 1 solid college year behind him? Is it his talent getting a lot better, or is it the system he was in, and is that going to translate? What do you guys think?
That's been done before. Tom Brady only had 1 solid year. His senior year, he was backing up Drew Brees for most of the part. For most of the season.
I'm talking, but in college.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Yep.
Drew Bledsoe.
Drew Henson. Sorry, Drew Henson. I misspoke. So yeah, it's been, and he's not the only one. It's been done before. Lots of guys. I think Pat Mahomes only had one good year at Texas Tech.
Yeah, I think Joe Burrow's stock really shot up, with the team that was built around him. I mean, if he goes to, USC and has the year that they had at USC, Joe Burrows is not the number 1 pick overall.
Right.
Okay. So,
LSU
I mean,
wide
you're,
receiver.
I mean, Cliff, you just essentially said this guy is a systems quarterback, not raw talent.
So I think he is a legit quarterback. I mean, this guy's a winner, and he brings with him a lot of tools that you need a quarterback to have. He brings competition. He's got legit skills. He's got the size. He's got speed. He's got everything that you want in an NFL quarterback. Except what the Cincinnati Bengals need isn't another quarterback. They need help, in so many other places. I mean, you don't build a record like they've got over the last 3 years by not having holes. And I know Andy Dalton, doesn't want to be there, but he's there. He's an NFL starting quarterback. They need help with the offensive line. That's why I wouldn't be surprised to see that the Bengals throw everybody's mock drafts, to chaos by going outside, what everybody's expecting them to do, and maybe picking up an offensive line and maybe this cat from Alabama, who I really like.
Listen, I've seen news reports today saying that they've already decided that Joe Burrow is going to be their pick.
I'm sure he is, and that's probably why they're there and I'm sitting here. But,
So what is Goodell talking about right now?
I don't really have the volume. He's talking about, he's thanking it looks like he's thanking our first responders.
and you're welcome.
Hey, thanks, Chris.
The last time you were first on a response was a while ago.
Well,
Well done.
Oh, what
All
is
right,
this?
so Clifford, you don't think Chase Young has a chance going first?
Overall?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a choice. I mean, they need. I mean, the Bengals need help everywhere. Chase Young, obviously. I personally don't put that much stock in a defensive end. I'd much rather see a tackle or an offensive either defensive tackle or offensive tackle before I choose an end or a quarterback, defensive end or quarterback.
But Cliff, where was he at the end of the year?
Who?
Chase Young. He was strong up front. At the end of the year, he just died off.
Yeah. I'll take your word on that. I may not have followed a season that close.
Yeah, but that's kind of the opposite argument I was making about Burrows. Really got one season. He started off good, but he dropped off towards the end of the year. But does that make the player, or is that just a blip on the screen?
Yeah.
Matt, what he did in that to me in that national championship game, he held in there.
Well,
And then at the end, second half, they pulled away. So the kid is good. And to me, he's worth the number 1 pick.
All right, so listen, I have a serious question that I've got to ask before we go too much further. And that is, does that Brady jersey actually fit Javi?
off the rails.
I got to lose a little bit, and I'll be perfect. And speaking of that, let me give a shout out to Chris Furlow, Ted Nichols, Andrew Moore, and Jessica. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Is this your crew from work, Javi?
Yeah.
I want to know who the gym master is.
Second family. That's the second family out there.
All right.
All right, so listen, we have a follower who's chatting in with us right now, and I know we're kind of waiting for this to get going, so we'll go in a couple of different directions here. But the question is, what happens with Jameis Winston after the draft?
Ooh.
Well, there's a report today that Jameis was asked by the Buccaneers to not sign with the team specifically for the reason of being the backup here.
Really?
Yep, that is a report. That's from a family member. Well, the report is from a family member source. So it's a very real possibility he may still be a Buccaneer when this is all said and done.
I've been a fan of that to begin with. I've said, why not? The kid is young.
Right.
Why wouldn't he? If he truly loves being here in Tampa and he wants to be the leader of this football team in the future, what's wrong with him taking a back seat to the GOAT for 2? What could he learn about reading defenses in 2 years from that guy?
Right.
And in the likelihood of getting a start again this season or this coming season is pretty high because Tom Brady is old and he, may have an injury or two, which would give Jameis a chance to come in. And if he signed a 2-year deal, the same as Brady, that would make him a free agent after 22, and he'd be able to improve his stock that way. Because right now his stock is not great, obviously, because he's not signed with anyone.
Right.
I love it. He's calling Kaepernick.
No, he's calling.
He's calling Kaepernick.
He's not calling Kaepernick.
Not in that. Not in that sense. Nobody wants him. Hello.
Well, nobody wants Cam Newton now either.
But that's why
he was signing with Jacksonville.
But that's why it makes sense for him to stick with Tampa, because like you said, he can spend 2 years. We already know he can throw the ball. Everybody knows he can throw the ball. He's got some skills. So if he spends 2 years underneath Brady here in Tampa, Brady's going to retire presumably in 2 years. He can step right back into his role, pick up where he left off, and continue a great career in Tampa.
The thing is, he has an ego. He wants to be the starter.
What quarterback doesn't?
Can he deal with that?
Quarterback doesn't.
Can he deal with that?
Well,
if he doesn't want the ball, we don't want him here.
You got that right.
Or anywhere, right? You know what I'm saying? What quarterback doesn't? Javi, my question is this. I'm going to pose this towards you. Had the Bucs not signed Tom Brady, where did you come down on the re-signing of Jameis Winston?
I said keep him. Because I don't think, in my mind, I was like, well, we'll keep him. Because I believe the 30 passing touchdowns and 5,000 passing yards meant something. I mean, the turnovers did hurt us. I think we had 6 that were taken back to the house, pick 6s. I think he can do better. And I think he probably would have done better. But at that point, I was like, well, who do you go with? Teddy Bridgewater? I said, as far as a financial thing for the Bucs, I said keep him. I was going to go ahead and say keep him. Yeah. Where I was.
Listen, I appreciate you being honest about it. I don't know that your friends on this call felt the same way. Pooh Bear, you're about to jump in.
They don't. They wanted him to go. They wanted him out of there, my buddies. But after that, I said, we got to keep him and still work with him.
Yeah, I don't think he's gotten any better from his time at Florida State. You're still seeing the same bad choices, the same bad habits. And I don't think that's going to change, even learning from someone like Tom Brady. I don't, the evidence isn't there. I want it to be there as a Buccaneer fan and as I'm a Jameis fan. The guy's a great talent. He seems to be straightened out his life and gotten over some of the more immature things he was doing while in college and his first few years here. So, I want him to do well, but I just don't think he has the decision-making ability that requires a starting quarterback in the NFL.
Okay.
I think if you're Jameis Winston, this is the absolute best thing that ever could happen to you. You've got the players, you've got the staff, you've got the legend to learn from. There are very few NFL quarterbacks that come into the league their first year and have success. It doesn't matter what team they go to. There's a huge learning curve for quarterbacks. Jameis didn't get that opportunity to sit back and learn like he needed to. He can sit back now and he'll be able to learn. He'll be able to apply things faster. I don't know if Tom Brady's going to be here next year. Let's just say that things go really well for us, and we do have the Super Bowl in Tampa this year. I could easily see Tom Brady saying, "That's it. I have nothing else to prove." Gronk goes with them, and the New England Buccaneers are no more. And it's just, and it's back to the regular guys that were here last year.
I'm going to correct you, Cliff. That's the Tampa Bay Gronkaneers. Okay?
The Tampa Bay Gronkaneers.
Tampa Bay Gronkaneers.
You're going to say it right.
All right.
Listen, Pooh Bear, there's a lot of people on our feed that agree with what you're saying.
Yeah, Pooh Bear.
I spit logic for a living, ladies. Let's be honest. Boom. Mic drop.
Let me give a couple more shout outs if you don't mind.
Oh, yes, please do. Got it.
Mark Hodges, my cousin, Michelle Sweato, Eddie Walsh, thanks for tuning in. James Montgomery, Danny, for tuning in. Craig Boer. Chime in. There's a lot of questions too.
Now I will tell you, Chris Furrow there, he was agreeing with Pooh Bear there, and earlier he was saying that the deal with Burrows is the system he was in. So it sounds like maybe Chris thinks Burrows should not be the number 1 pick.
Well, can
Look at number one pick. He wants Tua.
Cincinnati provide a system that's going to benefit Joe Burrow? A good coach is going to coach to his team, just like a good manager or a good supervisor of a team. You're going to be able to bring out the best of your ability. If you can't change your scheme or your route running or your call signs to benefit your quarterback, then you're a poor coach. So if the Cincinnati is able to drive the system to fit Joe Burrow, then he will have success. And that's the curse of a lot of number one overall picks in the NFL draft, especially at the quarterback position, is that they go to the absolute worst team with probably a new coach or a bad coach.
Absolutely right.
So, it's just having to overcome that is what's going to be the difference between a success and a failure.
Well, we were talking, what was it, last week or a couple of weeks ago about number one draft picks from college. Where are they today? I think you brought it up. And so if we look at quarterbacks right now, who's the last couple of number one draft picks that were quarterbacks, and how are they doing?
Sam Bradford, no longer here. He's not in the league.
Oh, yeah. You could have a whole list of that. Even if you just go back to the Jameis and the Mariota year. I mean, both of them.
There you go. Yeah. You can go back to Jamarcus Russell. Probably the biggest flop, probably the biggest bust in NFL history.
Oh, that was all the way back in.
I don't mean to interrupt you. We have breaking news that the Bengals are on the clock. We're about to get this show rolling. Here we go.
All right, bring it on, Cincinnati.
All right, so let me
I haven't seen this much excitement since the Bengals were undefeated back in September. That would be early September, but it was September.
Hey, Pooh Bear, quick question, because I know you can probably add on this. My buddy Eddie, he says Winston should go to the Steelers because Ben Roethlisberger won't be healthy.
If he's going to have a backup job. Here's the thing. You've got probably 6 to 8 teams right now looking for a starting quarterback. Most of those are going to be filled tonight in this draft. Those others that don't have a starting quarterback, the Patriots, the Chargers, who else talking about? Cincinnati. They're going to be the ones that are going to be in the hunt for Cam Newton and Jameis Winston. If those teams don't get the guy they want, the player they want with their pick, they're going to go after Jameis and Cam real hard starting Monday. So if he gets a starting job, it's a done deal. He's not going to be a backup.
Yeah. I tell you what, I was watching Kuiper today. He put us as getting the kid from LSU, the wide receiver, Jefferson. Why would we even go wide receiver at this point?
The Bucs should not.
For what he's thinking.
Why would they? Hey.
That's what I'm saying. I don't get it. So
they need depth there. They need a slot receiver. They've got a couple potential candidates that didn't see the field last year between Scotty Miller and
Justin Watson.
So those guys could fill the slot position. And actually, if you look at their size, ability, the way they play, they really do come to mimic the Wes Welkers, the Danny Amendolas, and the who?
Edelman.
The Julian Edelmans. So that could play nicely for the Buccaneers if they can fulfill their potential.
Hey, speaking of the Buccaneers, who thinks that the Buccaneers trade up? A lot of rumors about that.
For the offensive lineman. Yeah, that's out there.
I think they do. I think they'll trade up to get an offensive lineman. And I of course, the obvious pick is O.J. Howard.
Yeah,
for a trade.
And I'll tell you right now, if I had to choose between Brate or Howard, I'm keeping Brate.
Oh, absolutely.
Brate is actually on the payroll for more money.
Well, that's what I was going to say. That was brought up the other day with Gronk coming in. It was more likely to deal O.J. Howard away and keep – deal Brate away and keep O.J. Howard because Brate is costing us more money. And how many?
Yeah, but Brate has more catches. That's the problem.
More catches. Yeah, I mean, got too many passes, man.
Yeah.
That were right there.
Now, that could have been Jameis could have been putting the ball in a bad spot. Maybe Tom Brady's just waiting at that, which
I mean, O.J. Howard's faster, but the other thing you got to look at is did O.J. Howard block well? Who was a better blocker out of the two?
Rob Gronkowski.
Yeah.
Rob Gronkowski.
He's the best blocker there is.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Hey, listen, while we're waiting on this first pick to go, and you guys want to hit like some comments or questions that are in the feed?
Yeah,
absolutely. Let's hit it.
Yeah. So let me
Boomer Wilson.
Yeah.
Hit one.
Shout out to Brian Wilson. He's saying I'm drunk on this thing. Come on.
Yes, he is.
Brian Wilson, lead singer of the Beach Boys. Rest in peace.
Brian Wilson. He's in Kokomo, man.
That was after
Obviously there's an Atlanta Falcons fan on here asking what should the Atlanta Falcons do in the draft?
That's my cousin Mark, big time.
Because the Buccaneers are going to destroy
fan.
it.
What's that, Pooh Bear?
The Falcons should just quit. Disconnect
quit?
your life. Just quit. The Buccaneers are going to destroy you.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's a couple of things. There's people who are chiming on the whole Winston conversation that we're having.
Okay.
And that is, how does Winston look with the Lions?
I like that. See, that's an established team he can go to who is kind of looking for the identity right now. The Lions don't really have a specialty. They had a pretty decent run game last year. They've got an emerging defense, but Matt Stafford is starting to get old and starting to kind of, wear on the public there as well. So some new life with Jameis might be great if they can protect the lead change, because he's going to give the ball away. So if your defense is up to the task of maintaining ball possession, or at least fighting for field position, it might be beneficial.
Look,
Yeah.
if you're Jameis Winston and you're not going to start at Detroit over Matt Stafford, that's just not going to happen. So where do you want to be a backup at? Do you want to be a backup behind Matt Stafford, or do you want to be a backup behind Tom Brady and the offense that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are bringing to the field?
How about
That's
there's a
exactly
better solution in the chat, and that's that Jameis goes to Miami and he pairs back up with the Fitzmagic.
I love instead of going in the draft with a pick, because Miami has 4 first-round picks.
Yeah.
Instead of going for Jameis or for Tua Tagovailoa, whatever his name is, who is who's probably going to be hurt before Halloween. Go with the Jameis. You've got Fitzgerald backing him up, and use your other 4 picks to solidify your offensive line, to get some depth in all the positions you need. I mean, I think that's a fantastic strategy for the Dolphins.
Dude, I think that Pooh Bear should be a general manager in the NFL.
Hey, how about Joe Burrow's? Are y'all watching this feed with Joe Burrow's house? I mean, it looks like he's got his grandma's curtains up in the background. And hey, poor guys, this is the biggest night of his life. He's sitting there with his mom and dad, and that's all he's got to. That's it for him. Everybody else is going to have, every other number 1 pick is going to have an amazing, time with it, and a big party afterwards. Tons of friends and family, and there he is, stuck with his mom and dad in grandma's living room.
My favorite is the couch that's got the cover on it.
I see it.
Because the couch is probably got holes in it and stuff like that. Hey, Joe, go get your mama a couch.
How about it? After tonight, he can. If essential business maybe not open, you never know.
The other thing about that Jameis Winston that you didn't really mention, that the positive. I'm going with the positive of Jameis staying here. That if something was to happen to Tom because Donovan Smith missed the block, I kind of feel, he knows the system. He knows the playbook. He could probably, if something was to happen, I believe in Jameis that he could probably finish the season out, and we'll still be in the playoffs.
I think most Buccaneer fans that don't have an overall hatred for Jameis Winston just because Jameis Winston exists.
Joe Burrow is ready, guys. His hat is in his hand. He is ready to do this. The pick is in.
I think they'd be happy with that.
Pick is in. I see that. Well, now, why did
that's a Bengals hat. He is going to a big surprise to everybody.
I gotta go on here.
Dude, what feed are you watching? I don't see any of this.
Yeah, well, I told you I got the secret line going, man. I went full high tech today. I got the B line.
Oh boy.
Got B line to the 411.
ABC off the ESPN app, so mine must be behind.
So why did it take Cincinnati this long to make the first pick?
I know. I mean, like that just tells you right there they got problems.
They're entertaining.
Hey, somebody, if Pooh Bear's headphones are really that small, or is his head that big?
That man is 6'8", ladies and gentlemen. His head is that big.
Standard XLs, but my head is that big.
The reason the Bengals took so long is they wanted to feel relevant for just a little bit
Wow,
longer.
this Burrow kid looks like he's about 18.
He just finished college.
He's the real deal, man.
Did he even
He's the real
graduate?
deal. I'm telling you.
Hey, Javi, I hate to
Right now,
this.
he's
I
gonna
don't
be
know if
better in
that's exactly-
Stafford. He's gonna be better than Oklahoma kid. I just named him earlier today.
Javi,
Sam Bradford.
I hate to point it out, but you also said Johnny Manziel was the real deal.
I did say it.
You
Thought he was
did
gonna-
say Johnny
I
Manziel
thought he was going to do something,
Hey.
but no.
He
But
also
went to
said that Garrett
He went
Blunt
to the
was going to be the
Browns.
league MVP.
They took
He went
Burrows.
to the Browns.
They took Burrows.
All right, they took Burrows, guys. We're going to scratch Burrows off my list.
I
Probably
was
should
right.
have.
He is not happy. He wanted to go anywhere but Cincinnati.
Hey, do y'all remember when Javi said that LeGarrette Blunt was going to win the
I
league
remember.
MVP?
Oh,
He said, "Mark my words."
I didn't say that.
Yes, you
Oh,
did.
yeah.
yes, you
I
did.
said he was going to
Yes,
lead
you
the
did.
lead in rushing.
You had a black.
No. I said if he had played a full season, because he only played 10 games that year, he would have led the league in rushing, because in those 10 games, he rushed for over 1,000 yards.
What about the F-22 Raptor?
That was Doug Martin. Where the hell is he?
Out of the league.
Sitting on his couch watching the main event.
Well,
Welcome, Doug. Go ahead and comment, subscribe, and like. Hit the bell for notifications.
Yeah. So my cousin tells me, and I told him this this week once we got Brady. I've said the Buccaneers will be 14-2. That's what I'm calling. That's one of my predictions. And I also got another bold prediction for you all.
all
I
right.
was telling Brian, Tom Brady also will have 5 rushing touchdowns this year. You heard it from me first.
That is a bold prediction.
Wow.
Does he have-
You heard it from me first.
Hey,
Does he
I'd
have-
like how many has he had in his whole career?
6. I don't know. I don't know that question. But
You think Gronk was going to block for him that good, huh?
He's not going to move.
he's got to run. I'm telling you, he's gonna run. Donovan Smith is gonna do what he does. No offense, Donovan Smith. Just keeping it real.
All right.
All right, stand by. I'm looking it up.
Look it up.
So who's
I'm
on
gonna
the
say
clock
he has
here?
12 rushing
Washington
touchdowns in his career.
Washington Redskins are on the clock. And what are we thinking here, guys? Chase Young?
I had to say Chase Young,
I think it has to be Chase.
I think it has to be Chase Young.
but also
Derek Brown.
they
And
don't
pick
have
up,
somebody at the quarterback either. So don't be surprised if Herbert or somebody gets in the mix there. They go another quarterback.
Percentage.
well, isn't Tua going to be the next quarterback to go? don't
Man,
you?
who Mark Hodges is hating on Pooh Bear.
What do you say? Bucks will go 0 versus Falcons.
Oh, it's the
Who Bear?
Falcons fan.
This man, he wants your analysis on what the Falcons should do in the draft.
I already told you, quit, give up, turn the Wi-Fi off.
You don't want that answer.
Turn the Wi-Fi off.
Did they
He's
lose?
got to go deep. I would say probably another pass rusher.
The best thing about the Falcons is they got a nice stadium.
Yeah. You know, they got a Chick-fil-A in there, but they're not open on Sundays.
Not open on Sunday. The Falcons are in a tough spot. Number 16 pick. That's, kind of no man's land. The elite players are gone. So I think the Falcons, they got to start looking at their specific needs. And they specifically need help on defense.
Well, yeah, exactly. And they gave up.
Trade up and get Derek Brown.
Well, they lost Marcus Trufant in the offseason. It was one of their premier corners. They're probably going to get a corner.
He was very good.
Yeah. And this is a corner-rich draft. There's a lot of good, skilled defensive backs and corners. They're probably going to go with a corner. That's my professional analysis.
Hey, listen, can I just say something real quick? I feel bad for this guy. He's the first overall pick in the NFL draft, and he's hugging his mom and dad in their family room. Like, this guy got no New York City. He got no fanfare. He got no interviews. He's in his jeans and shirt. Like, where's his macked out suit?
He's back on the couch. He sat back down. He's high-fived both people, and he's done.
I feel
Right
bad
now,
for this guy,
he's
man. It's
got a
like,
little
this is
ice
like
cream,
his
and then he's gonna
80
go to bed
minutes of
early.
fame.
But how do you know that's not what he wants?
Hey, we're lucky he's not in his boxers.
Hey, Pooh Bear, you're the guy who just said he's a quarterback,
Yeah.
right? And quarterback equates to you have an ego.
Yes, most of them do.
Okay. Then he
Not
wants the
everybody's-
spotlight.
Not everybody's ego translates into a Hugo Boss shirt or a suit.
Give me the
and
ball, coach.
Some people are just fine sitting on their couch in a t-shirt. I guarantee you Brett Favre was.
Pick's in. The
He
pick
had
is
his
in.
Wrangler jeans on too. He had his Wranglers.
Redskins picked already. So what does that tell you?
Chase Young. That's what it tells me.
Nice and quick and easy. Yeah.
Yeah, don't goof around.
Yep.
It also says that nobody was willing to trade with him.
Wow. That's what I was just should have seen. Atlanta should have made a play for Derek Brown. Trade it up.
I don't think
So
Atlanta's got
Javi, you still got your season tickets?
Not really. My buddy took them because I was so upset.
You're wishing you had them right now, though.
You know what it was starting to be a hassle to get out there, man. You know,
it's hot.
it's cold. It rained on me. I had it all. So
Listen, here's what I'll tell you.
10 years. I did it for 10 years.
For eight home games a season, I sit on somebody's couch or my own in the air conditioning with some pretty good food and all the cervezas I can drink.
I might join you.
And a cigar.
I might join you.
Filming man event episodes. It's the best thing ever.
Yep. That's how it all started.
See right here, this is Kirk Herbstreit filling because ESPN wants this to go all night.
The Falcons are making moves, huh?
I don't know where.
Moves. I don't think they have enough collateral to trade up. They don't have enough picks. There really isn't a whole talent on their team that is desirable for anyone else. They were trying to deal that little running back they got. Look, here's your interview.
It's been on for a few
There he
minutes.
is. Bengals.
Wow, Joe Burrow, he looks like he's 6.
Hey, Boomer Wilson, you missed all the where's Winston was going. We had
Yeah, you're a
about
little late. We're a little late to the party. Rewind, go back and watch that segment. Hey, Javi,
what's up?
what was for dinner tonight, man?
I didn't eat. I had wild wings for lunch, and I still haven't ate. And I think I got a Chili's fajita. This is brought to you by Chili's, right, Brian?
Yeah. Sponsored by Chili's.
Got the Chase Young house is up there now. What do you think of Chase's house?
See, I'm not getting them. They're still talking to Joe Burrow.
So I got some trivia, and I want to challenge Pooh Bear, if you don't mind, real quick.
Challenge away.
Oh, it's for everybody, even the people out there. Can you name the 5 quarterbacks the Buccaneers have drafted in the first round entering 2019?
There's 5?
There's 5. Can you name the 5 quarterbacks the Buccaneers have drafted in the first round?
Yeah, I can, but hold on. We got the pick is in right now. Hold on.
Okay, let's do the pick first. Yeah.
Chase Young.
Chase Young, it is. You're right. Yeah. I think everybody saw that one coming too. So
Very predictable draft so far.
Probably.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just saying, his mama's couch looks a little better.
All right. I'm ready to go. I got Doug Williams, Vinny Testaverde, Trent Dilfer.
I'm out. Put your phone down. Put your phone down. And that time you
Oh, come on.
All right. So Doug, Vinny, Dilfer, and Jameis is the last one, but there's that 4th one in the middle there. The only other high-profile ones I remember them taking were Eric Zaire and Josh Freeman. Boom.
there you go. Josh Freeman.
Hey,
Best deep ball passer in the
Best
NFL.
deep ball passer in the NFL.
Just getting a basket.
Yo, he shocked me. I thought he was gonna be something, and you're
Sean
talking
Payne.
about somebody.
One draft.
That's what you Joe Burrows too. I mean, Johnny Manziel.
You know,
All right.
Johnny Manziel. Mike Evans made Johnny Manziel.
Hey, if you
That's
guys
exactly
are ready
what
to see a shit show, the Detroit Lions are on the clock.
Oh,
Oh.
They are not. distancing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plus the cameraman. That's 10. Somebody call the police.
On the popo.
Call the police. There's 10 people in the house.
Upper Marlboro, man. I got an office in Upper Marlboro.
See, Detroit should have been making a deal with Tampa so that they could have had James. Well, I guess it wouldn't make sense. He's a free agent. Never mind. I'm out.
Wait,
Thanks for the help, Matt. The-
You're fired. You're
I keep
fired.
thinking that Jameis was dealable, and he's not dealable.
listen, Detroit may be looking to deal right now, though.
Okay, well, but who?
Hey,
They need
Detroit's looking for defense.
they need a
They are
running
looking
game,
for defense.
but they need a running game too. They need a running game too.
Well, the best way to increase your running game is to with an offensive lineman. So, here again,
I thought their
No,
line
there's-
was pretty good though, Cliff.
Hey,
really and truly, I think almost any NFL running back can run through a hole, and no NFL running back can run where there is no hole. So, all these guys, they get all the running backs get all the pomp and circumstance, but the reality is it's the offensive linemen that are doing it for them. They're doing all the hard labor. If you don't have a running game, that means you don't have an offensive line, and they may be able to pass protect, but they're not punching holes.
So
And all dynasties are built in the trenches anyway. So
So do you think Detroit will take Willis?
No, I think they probably should, but they won't. They need help on defense. I think they're probably either go with
The cornerback.
they'll probably go. What they need is probably a defensive lineman, but they'll probably go for the cornerback, Derek Brown, not Derek Brown.
Jeff Okudah.
Oh,
Yes, thank you. That's marketable, So here you got a team that's trying to sell tickets and not win football games.
But the deal is, I don't believe in cornerbacks. That's your top 10 picks.
A shutdown corner gives you another player on the field. You don't have. You can move your safety down into the box. You can do so much more with them.
You can do that after 3 years in the league. Rookies, give me a rookie who's done it. Don't say Hargraves.
Charlie.
Don't say Hargraves.
Oh man, what is his?
What about Woodson?
Charlie Woodson. Thank you.
You talking about Champ Bailey?
No, well, Champ Bailey. Yeah, Champ Bailey. I was thinking Woodson, the Heisman Trophy winner, went to the Raiders.
He was a safety. He wasn't a corner, shutdown corner.
Shut down safety then. Okay.
He was a shutdown safety.
Man, do
Potato,
y'all
potato.
remember when the Bucks picked with their first overall pick in the draft, the no-fly zone,
Darrell
and then
Reeves,
we cut them.
Leaded by Chris Conti.
that was like 10 years
Cut 'em.
ago.
Yeah.
By the
Well,
way,
the Lions pick is in, so we're starting to pick up some speed. I wish they just tell us who it is.
Matt
It's hard
Patricia's
being
on
a
the phone
Bucks
with,
fan.
what's his name from Patriots right now? Bill
Hello.
Belichick. Hey, Bill, I need a little help here. Calling an old buddy.
You got Belichick on speed dial?
He's talking to him right now. Bill, who do I take?
Oh, I'm still looking at Chase Young.
so I got a buddy named Eddie. Says Chase Young
Jeff
overrated.
Okudah.
He was missing in action against Wisconsin and Clemson.
I saw that. Yeah.
There it is. Jeff Okudah,
Yeah.
cornerback out of Ohio State.
There you go.
Like to.
Look at that. Ohio State has back-to-back picks in the first round.
Actually 3 if you count Burrow because he went there.
Yeah, it's true.
He didn't play there.
No, but he transferred out of there.
Yeah.
There you go. The pick is
Good.
in.
So this
Here.
another pick in a long line of busts for Detroit. Good job, son.
Matt,
Man,
where's Noah at? We got the New York Giants on the clock.
Noah
Giants
is
are-
in the other room.
Where's our special
watching
guest,
intently,
Noah?
saying He wasn't going
Are
to
there-
give up his seat over there to come over here.
Or quarterbacks from Ivy League schools or Duke colleges they want to draft.
Let's see here. So let's see. All right. So the Giants are up. What do you guys think they should take? I think lineman, offensive lineman, obviously, but who's left that's any good?
They're gonna go defense.
They might take
the
Willis.
Defense.
that Iowa left tackle is supposed to be the most spectacular lineman in the draft.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Also not social distancing. Hey, I'm gonna say his mama's couch looks pretty good too.
Lovell's on couch review.
I don't.
What feed is he watching? Because I'm not seeing that.
I don't see the couch either.
I got the
This guy's Thatcher. Let me see here. Let me look a little bit about this guy.
I got one of the Property Brother twins on my TV right now.
This guy's a little. Oh, there's the couch, and some throw pillows as well. How about the balloons? Those are nice.
Let me see here. I think the Giants should take Willis Jr.
Hey, he's got Pooh Bear's headphones on.
Nice. I'm glad I'm a trendsetter.
You know, that kid that they just drafted, 6'1", 205, probably a 4.3 speed. Might be something here in a couple years. Almost
All right,
6'2".
So Matt, you're saying the Giants should go with one of the offensive tackles?
I think they should go with Willis Jr. Yeah, I think that's what they need most.
Got to keep Saquon
It will
healthy,
help
right?
Barkley. It will help Barkley.
Yeah, it will help Barkley. Also, maybe give a little more protection to the rookie quarterback or second-year quarterback over there. You know,
Hey, Cliff, those are my headphones. Those are way bigger.
I don't know. We have to see him on your head before we know.
Or his head smaller.
it looks like
Yeah.
Pooh Bear got his
Listen,
headphones on
so
the
this
same
guy,
bake oven.
this guy Mark, who's watching with us, he says that Okuda would have got smoked in the SEC.
Okay. I mean, it's been a minute since football's been on, but last time I checked, the SEC was not what it used to be.
I'm gonna disagree with that. I'm gonna disagree with that.
Oh, really?
So I got somebody who says the Giants are going to go Derek Brown, defensive lineman out of Auburn.
Auburn's defensive tackle.
Yeah.
That's a good pick, but he's got some off the field issues. He might be a problem.
Uber, he's your size. 265, 326.
6'5",
Hey,
3.
Mom and Dad, look, I'm on TV.
There he is.
He's a little fatter and shorter than me.
Noah's going to tell us what he thinks the Giants should do here. Go ahead, bud.
Come on, Noah. Let's get some expert Giant fan knowledge here.
As a fan, I want to go say Isaiah Simmons.
Okay.
The linebacker.
Hold on. Deeply in my heart, I want to say Isaiah, but I think the Giants are going to go Jedrick Wills.
Okay.
Lineman out of
That's
Alabama.
solid advice from a young Noah.
Big boy.
Hey, if the Giants go with if they break the seal on the offensive lineman, the
Right.
Buccaneers are in full panic mode and they're going to start trading.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're probably
You gotta-
right.
Probably should.
You're probably right.
I would probably go if I was the Giants. I'd like that linebacker Simmons.
Yeah, that's what I want.
I'm thinking defense.
Because
They
the Giants
go
don't have any
defense.
defensive playmakers.
They got to go defense.
I think.
Hey,
so.
listen, while the Giants are on the clock, did anybody go to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus New York Giants football game?
We did.
You all did. We had to sit outside. You
Did
bugger.
anybody sit in the air conditioning at that game? This guy.
This guy.
We had to feel
Do you remember us celebrating like we had just won the game?
Yeah.
I remember something about that.
That was
And
right
Pooh Bear's
before-
like, wait a minute.
I couldn't believe it either.
He missed.
I couldn't believe it. Where we were sitting, we couldn't tell. Noah's saying he missed, and I'm yelling, "What?" I'm going, "What's everybody yelling about?" I didn't know that. I thought we lost.
We're 14 and
That
2.
was a miserable feeling. That was a
God,
game
that
that
was horrible. We
And that
thought
was the
we had
game-
that game. We were in a suite on the opposite end of the field where they were attempting to kick.
Yeah.
And from our purview, it looked like it was good.
it was the shoes, man. Remember the neon shoes?
And we're
Yes, the neon shoes.
high-fiving and we're like, why are the Giants celebrating?
The Bucks kicking woes continued.
God,
Yeah, but
that's
I'm telling you,
Sunshine and
2
Rainbow.
games off of kicks, 2 games off of kicks, 2 games off of referees, and 3 games off of kicks. We
hey,
would
Javi,
have
I gotta ask,
a season.
is that Coquito in that cup?
Oh, this is the wrong
Not-
season for that.
And it's not Christmas.
It's not.
That's a seasonal drink, sir.
So
Blue Bear.
Listen, I want to know what Javi's cooking this weekend.
I'm cooking on Sunday. I'm doing.
Is Mulberryan 99 Andrew Spear?
Hey,
Yes,
hey,
it is.
Oh, that's Aaron. That's Aaron.
Yes. What's up, Spear?
what do you guys think of this? The Giants are taking a bunch of time here, right? There may be some
Yeah.
talks going on in the background of trying to make some moves around the league right now.
They would benefit from more picks. They need more help than just one player.
Yeah, but I'm saying like you were talking about if the Giants are going to take an offensive lineman and the Bucks go into panic mode, and of course we know Atlanta wants to move up. Maybe that's what's going on in the background right now. They're up, pick is in, but it took an awful long time to do it.
At least they didn't trade.
Good.
What up?
They didn't trade, but
They didn't trade down.
I was thinking maybe the Giants.
All right, wait. You're saying this pick is in?
Second to third.
yeah, the Giants pick is in.
Yeah, I don't have that on mine.
Hey, we can. I just got to ask a question. We can talk about it in a minute.
Okay.
Is anybody watching The Last Dance?
I am.
I'm waiting for it to be out and done, then I'm gonna watch it.
Oh, you're that guy.
Yeah, oh, definitely that guy.
It's pretty popular.
I'm
It's
interested.
pretty
Is
good
it
so
10?
far.
You know,
When's the-
did you watch it? Did you
I'm
watch it?
watching it. Yeah.
All right, let's.
I'm a little disappointed with the Scottie Pippen situation. I'm gonna say it on out here in live stream. He's got to be the biggest idiot I've ever met and ever known in my life to do that, to do what he did. He should have easily doubled Kukoc's salary easily, but I get his reasonings. You know, his reasoning. He was wanting to get guaranteed money. You know, but it was a bad move for him and probably one of the worst deals in NBA history on a top 10 player at that time to help
Listen,
win.
Spear.
I just couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it.
Spear, how did you just get done golfing, man? It's been dark for an hour.
He golfs every day. He's
Attaboy.
a 2 handicap.
Attaboy.
Listen, all I know is I remember when we took Spear and won the Big Red Invitational.
Remember that par 6?
With Chuck Norris's cousin.
Man, do you guys remember how sick that Cliff was that day?
You remember
Cliff
us?
remembers that.
Hey, you remember us? You remember us going to that circle game?
Going
into
where?
that raggedy circle game.
Oh,
Had to sneak
Yeah.
the Cowboys.
Remember, when it goes on the internet, he's there forever, Javier.
Where were you, buddy? We missed you there.
That was my anniversary weekend or
Make
something.
the announcement already. Let's go. They are dragging this out.
I told you they want to go till midnight because this is the only thing they've got on. That
I got you, Mark. I agree with that. He was dirt poor, but
here we
still.
go. Here we go. Here we go.
And Dolphins are on the clock. Shout out to Miami with the first, what is it, 4 first round draft picks? Is that what you said, Pooh?
Yes.
Andrew, they're up. Mayday, mayday, mayday. Tampa Bay, full on time to get to work mode.
All right. They're calling the Dolphins.
That is
now.
a big man, by the way. He's taking up a lot of room on the couch.
You want OJ Howard, Miami.
Hey,
So they
more
went-
balloons,
they
by
went
the
with
way.
a Georgia guy instead of
I think they would go
a
with
Alabama kid, huh?
That's not even the best tackle. It's up there.
Well, I don't know. They apparently, let's see here. Gettleman thinks he is the best tackle out there.
Well, Gettleman thought that Daniel Jones was the best quarterback out there too. You know what I'm
My
saying?
feed must be really late because that pick hasn't come in on my side.
Mine's just now broadcasting. Goodell's reading it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think they had the right idea, just maybe the wrong guy.
That's interesting. They took him over Willis.
Yeah.
Mark says Ray Finkel was the last draft pick of the Dolphins. After Ray Finkel, will the Dolphins ever draft another kicker? My bad. Finkel, Einhorn, Finkel.
Finkel is Einhorn. Einhorn is Finkel.
Oh gosh. Laces out.
Laces out, Dan.
Laces
There he
out.
is.
Okay, well now
6'5".
we're on to Miami, so let's see here. Where are they going?
Tua, it's done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're right about that too.
I think that's a mistake pick, but go for it.
How do you not
No.
believe it's magic down there?
Tua's been a little fragile over the years, but all the
I'm
guy
gonna
does, he's got heart, he's got passion, he's a competitor, he's got all the skills. I don't know how you pass on that.
And
That's
then
tough.
Make
lefty,
sure
little
everybody
weird.
knows that Andrew Thomas is a percussionist in his high school band.
What do you know, man?
You know, and Clifford,
Yo,
lefties are hard to read too. You know, because you're playing against what, right-handed player.
yeah, but they're also hard to protect for that same reason.
You know.
Here comes, oh, look at Tua, man. He's ready for a payday. Wonder where he's at. He's got the nicest couch that we've seen yet. I don't know if y'all can see his couch, but Tua got dressed up. You know, hats off to Tua, man. He's the only guy they put on a decent suit, got ready for this thing. He's got his Pooh Bear headphones he's about to put on. He's on a sweet couch.
Hey, the question is,
We're not seeing
is
all
his
that.
head really that big, or are the headphones that small?
Listen, this head is measured. I wear a 7.5 hat. Whoever's asking this, a 7.5 hat. So it is a big head, but you know, come on, there's bigger.
While we're talking about hats, if you want to be one of the first people to reserve the official Man Event hat, send us your
Comment.
email. We'll make sure you get notified when they're available.
Could
Let
be
me throw the red
Yeah.
Sam White hat.
The Man Event.
the orange though.
This is Javi's second hat of the night, by the way. Wonder how many he's going to go through.
I have to scroll over to see Javi. Let me see. Oh my goodness, he's got the bucket hat. Okay. He really looks like Cedric the Entertainer right there.
Huh?
Oh, he's also got his Tua necklace on.
Oh,
Tua-
that's what that is.
All right, Javi.
Yo.
What you cooking this weekend?
Oh yes. Well, I was really interrupted.
Headphones as
by
Pooh
the
Bear.
draft pick. I'm gonna smoke chicken wings, a couple of chicken breasts, because I'm gonna make a buffalo chicken dip. And you know I won't eat it because that's cream cheese, but I'm gonna make it for my family.
Wow, not gonna eat it. Look at all the hats Tua's got on the table.
How long do you smoke these
You
chicken
see that?
wings?
He's got one for every team, probably. Yeah.
45.
The
He's
NFL,
got
the
because
NFL
he's
sent a hat of every team to every prospective first-round draft pick.
Oh,
Absolutely.
really?
Yeah.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah. So they were prepared no matter
Smoke for
what.
45 minutes, level. Then I put them on high heat on the grill. So
All
the
right, hold
steak-
on. Let's back up for a minute. I want to get this recipe. So how do you cook these wings?
Oh boy.
Oh, hold on, man. More importantly than that, I'm telling you, Tua's couch is blowing Herbert's couch out of the water, man. Herbert's got the old suede couch.
But Clifford, he's in Hawaii.
Is that their house or is that some sort of a lodge? Because I see a pool table behind them. It looks like there's a little bar going on, like it's a cabin. You know.
Oh, now I see Tua's couch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
he
you think
has the
you
best
think he's
couch.
at like a clubhouse or something?
Yeah, he did dress up. man.
Could be.
It's a hell of a nice couch. Oh, Lucky.
Hey,
So let me ask you this,
this
that
just in.
that old
The
adage that
special guest
foot is
on
too short
Sunday
for
for the Man
quarterback
Event
fly here?
is Tua Tagovailoa.
Are we getting a Hawaiian flight? Who's paying for that?
Is he too short?
That's
We have
coming out
that
of the
in budget.
proceeds of all the shirts we're selling.
Furlough. Let's see if you're right.
Nobody, anybody think that Tua is too short at 6 foot?
Yes.
Nah.
Then that used
Come
to be a
on,
big
Boo.
problem in the
Look at Drew
NFL.
Brees.
Well, I know,
Listen,
but
I'm telling you right
There's
now.
always an outlier.
I'm applying the same formula to Johnny Manziel as I am, or to Tua Tagovailoa as I did to Johnny Manziel. Mike Evans made Johnny Manziel a fantastic player in his escapability. Jerry Jeudy and the rest of this receiving staff has made Tua look fantastic, just like they did for Jalen Hurts. Okay, this is a system quarterback who's not going to do very well in the NFL. Unfortunately, I don't want him to be. I don't want him to fail. I don't want to see anybody fail. I want all these guys to be awesome, but
Hey,
it's just the reality.
Can you
See, I'm going to disagree with that.
Boo, can you
Okay.
say Tua Tagovailoa as Kip, please?
Oh, listen, Tua, you're just jealous because I've been talking to sweet GMs all day.
Say Tagovailoa. Say it. Tagovailoa.
Hey, Tua Tagovailoa, have you seen? Have you seen like what was his girlfriend's name? Lakeitha.
LaShonda.
Have you seen LaShonda?
God.
Pretty sweet.
The next thing Javi's going to ask you to do is to impersonate that guy from
All right, let's see who
with the watch.
Christopher Walken with about the
This
watch.
Christopher
You gotta
Walken.
do-
they take.
Which
They took Tua.
Tua, there he is.
wow.
There you go, Christopher. Congratulations. I hope it works out for you and the Miami Dolphins.
I did not see
Good
it.
luck.
Man, just a long line of horrible quarterbacks in Miami.
Probably so.
And Justin Herbert breathes a sigh of relief.
Yeah.
Fitzpatrick's heart just sank.
Herbert may go
Oh,
next right here.
I'm going to tell you right now, Fitzpatrick plays more games than Tua this season,
Think?
for sure.
That's
Tua
a
ain't
stretch.
going to run out there week 1.
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
First rounder like that, I think he
You know
will.
what? Now that I think about it, I think I should do the Fitz magic beard.
He's gonna have a shorter leash, that's for sure. Fitzgerald will, or Fitzpatrick. Look, he can't say it either. See,
Who?
Goodell. I'm just now seeing Goodell read the pick.
Man, I still haven't seen Goodell read the pick. Maybe I
Yeah, you're carrying on carrier pigeon, or how are you getting your information over there?
apparently I need to change to network TV.
You are on a dial-up modem or something. No.
Man, I just had my Wi-Fi upgraded this week.
Well, might want to call him back.
Oh my goodness. Look at the injury report.
For who?
More.
Tua, sprained knee on
Oh,
October 18, November 2018, left quad. December 2018, left ankle. 2019 of October, I missed it. And then, of course, you know about the fracture at the end.
I said he's been fragile.
Okay, so now we got the Chargers up. What's going to happen?
What is he wearing?
Ooh.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
That's blood.
Blood.
What?
I don't know. Oh, I'm probably looking at something you guys are looking at. I saw him on the cart.
How about a little excitement there from the family? They're just sitting there like I'm not even sure. It's like Weekend at Bernie's here. Two is up, everybody else is just sitting there. I mean, the guy just got paid.
One of them said Tua's dad was asleep when the pick came in.
Yeah.
I mean, 5 minutes left. Who are they going with?
Well, what time is it in Hawaii? It's like 4:00 in the afternoon. It's nap time, I guess.
He was thinking,
The Chargers are going to go with Herbert. That's a done deal.
it's got to be.
Yeah, he's a West Coast guy. You know, West Coast team. They need a quarterback. They're going Herbert.
I think he's really good too. I watched some highlights. Pretty accurate. Pretty
Okay.
good. Really good.
Yeah. He's got some decision-making questions as well.
His size, 6'6", 236. That's like a Ben Roethlisberger.
Great size.
Over the line.
I was watching his tape, and it looks like he stares down his receiver a little too much for me. That's coachable, but
That's
it's
very-
still
If that's coachable, why hasn't Jameis stopped?
well because Janis has some terrible habits. I'm telling you, he just can't get out of his habits.
Who? Do you think that LASIK's going to even help him?
Because he was wearing contacts.
Clifford, you know. You took
Yeah, I do know.
PRK?
I've had PRK and LASIX, and it's not going to help him, man. He had 20/20 vision with the contacts. He didn't have any problems with his field of vision or anything like that. You know, that is not his problem. His problem was further up than his eyes, a little higher than his eyes.
right there.
Yeah. So
Maybe the Chargers take Love.
who?
They could.
Jordan Love.
Jordan Love.
Oh, I don't see it.
No.
What about Love?
I said maybe the Chargers take him.
Potentially better choice.
Who got to put there? You got a West Coast kid that fits. You never know, man. You never know. It's whoever the GM. Usually gut feeling, I guess.
The Chargers have a need. He fills the need. He's marketable. I mean, he's from the same coast at least. I think they follow Oregon and parts of California. It'll be Herbert.
All right.
I want to circle back around a comment Pooh made a few minutes ago. I just didn't understand about him saying the SEC is not all it used to be. Last time I checked, the SEC holds the national championship trophy.
They do. There's no doubt about that. The top end of the SEC is still great with LSU and Alabama, but Auburn is nowhere close.
Oh, Florida's still there?
No, they're not.
Oh, yes, they are.
That is a fanboy talking. That is
No, I think Florida's a top 10 team.
And let's not forget about Flagler, still undefeated.
What is that, a D3?
Flagler got Division II, still undefeated. Never lost a football game.
So the argument.
Hey, they woke up the Tuas, by the way. They finally got up. Good job, guys.
The argument for the SEC several years ago was the fact that top to bottom, they could probably beat almost any other team in any other conference. And they proved that with their bowl victories at the end of the season.
Yep.
And the last 2 years has not been that way. The Big Ten's gotten the best of a lot of them, and so has the Big 12. So it's not. I'm not saying the SEC is not still a great conference, but it may not be. The argument to make that they are the best conference hands down is not there anymore.
What conference would you say is better then?
The Big Ten's they got a strong point with the Ohio State and Wisconsin and Michigan.
Because Wisconsin has won how many national championships?
Listen, I'm not saying. See,
Still counting. No, wasn't then either.
The gap from the top to the top may not be the best. The middle to the middle is absolutely there. So in other words, LSU and Auburn or LSU and Alabama are definitely heads and tails above any other team in any other conference. But when you start stacking up the Vanderbilts and the Floridas and the Arkansas and the Missouris and the Texas A&Ms against the Wisconsins and the Michigans and the Penn States, that argument is not there anymore, is what I'm saying.
Well, I mean, it's not fair to compare Vanderbilt and Auburn private schools to state schools either. I mean, they're in the SEC, but
but the fact is, your conference is your conference, and the top of the SEC, you're right, is still better than most other tops of any other conference. But that
or every other conference.
But it's shallow. Is what you're saying.
Because again, if you're grading skills championships, which is perfectly acceptable, even with the ACC, Clemson's won every other year now, right?
Yes.
Florida State has not been that far from.
Here we go. There's been no moves so far in the draft.
It's coming.
Yep, they took Herbert. Good call, Cliff.
Thank you. That's all I got for tonight, guys. I pretty much blew my wad right there with that one.
Right
So-
there.
Do we have any couch comments on Herbert's couch?
Yeah, well, what's his couch like? What do you guys think?
I see a sectional from Pottery Barn.
I do. I don't see any social distancing there either.
It looks like a 7-seater sectional from Pottery Barn. That's my best guess.
That's going to be the story of the 2020 draft is the couches at the houses.
I mean, it's where Lovell's been living. Lovell's been on
Listen,
Super Bowl.
I got what I have is what I have.
All right, Goodell's giving me the pick right now.
Boy, he's taking a while.
So here come the Panthers.
I got a lot of interest in this right here because we're going to see them twice this year.
Yeah.
What about our Atlanta fan in the comments? Where does he think the Panthers should go?
He hasn't said, Mark, that's on you.
I'd like to congratulate the Herbert family for all getting off the couch at least. Congratulating their young man. So I wish he'd put those headphones on so we can see how they look on his head.
Do a little size comparison.
Yeah.
Well,
Wow.
all right. Who's up next?
We got the
Legacy.
Panthers.
Carolina. Let's see here. Carolina. Let's see here.
So if you're the Panthers, you need help on the secondary, knowing that the Buccaneers are going to see you twice.
Don't they have to replace Luke Kuechly? Didn't he retire again?
I thought it was talk. I don't think it was official.
Okay.
and they lost Davis
They
Jr.
can use a skill position receiver in order to complement Teddy Bridgewater. You know they're set at running back.
Yep. They lost Funchess at wide receiver. Could go receiver.
They let Derek Funchess go. So you're right.
This could be Jerry Jeudy.
Yeah.
This could be the first receiver off the board right here.
It could be the second offensive tackle off the board as well.
I wouldn't be surprised. It is a shallow draft for tackles, so teams that need them may take them early and then be done.
Well, let's face it, Teddy has a couple injuries, in his background. They need to protect him. So,
no doubt about that. Because and Ndamukong Suh and JPP are coming for him.
yeah, they sure are.
Yes, they are.
Jack Barrett,
I was going to say, don't forget about Shaq Barrett,
Levante Davis.
Vita Vey. There's a lot of people that got his names down.
JPP, yeah, maybe Golston will get some freedom to get around there.
Those boys are about to get a lot of Sunday night and Monday night football games in.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, listen, we might be prime time all 16 games this season.
It's gonna be fantastic. Do a lot of calling in sick on Monday mornings.
It's gonna be Judy or Lamb, I think.
I do like CD Lamb a little bit more than Jerry Judy.
All right.
So you guys are both thinking wide receivers, huh?
That's what I was just
think it
gonna
makes
say.
the most sense.
Our viewers are thinking defensive line.
I mean,
Well,
it could be.
That would go with what the mock drafters are thinking. The mock drafters have these guys taking defensive linemen too. I'm going to go out and say offensive tackle again. I'm thinking just for the protection of doggone it. What's it?
Bridgewater.
Thank you. For Bridgewater, they're going to go with somebody, like
If they Kinlaw.
that kid out of Iowa, possibly, maybe even Alabama.
Well, their pick is in. We're about to find out.
No,
I'm still watching him in the smash room here.
that's
All
all right. I'm watching a Progressive commercial right now. So
I'm watching a top.
So Javi thinks they're going offensive receiver,
I think I'm about to order some Uber Eats up in here.
Oh my goodness.
offensive lineman. I thought maybe they would try and bolster their defense a little bit, but
well, that is the popular choice right there. Their defense,
yeah.
they need it.
So that's what I think. Kinlaw could be Kinlaw.
Did before I logged
Go
in,
Tiggins and take a linebacker.
Well, Derek Brown is still out there.
hey, before I logged in for the pre-show, did you guys talk about Tom Brady breaking into that guy's house?
No, we haven't talked about that.
Derek Brown.
We didn't talk about it out live.
Did you see the two houses? They do look awfully similar.
Oh yeah.
Hey, listen, did Byron Leftwich and Tom Brady play in the league at the same time?
Yes.
Yeah.
How awkward is that?
I mean, I don't see how it can be awkward.
Hey, listen, Byron, no disrespect.
Listen, Byron Leftwich is going to be a head coach very soon.
Yeah. More than likely.
Hey, Lovell, it wasn't him. It wasn't him showing him the rings. It was, did you see where I'm living compared to the place you're living?
Yeah.
Wow.
Your whole neighborhood could fit.
You should have come to my house. It has a bowling alley.
That's probably how it went. It was like Byron's like, "Hey Tom, come on over. We're gonna discuss, some whatever, the playbook." He's like, "No, why don't you come over to my house?" He's like, "No, I don't want to be embarrassed. You just come on over here."
Wow.
Why is Tom going to Byron's house when Byron could be going to the mansion on the water there?
Well, I don't know what the visit was for. Maybe he was dropping something off. Maybe he was coming to get his playbook. Who knows what the reason was.
All right, listen. So while we're waiting on this, when does the season start?
On time.
Let's hope. Dude, if it's up to Commissioner Merman and Commissioner Overman, never.
Never.
God, those two, they want to keep us in jail forever.
Jane Castor as well.
Jane Castro.
Yeah, over in there too. God, if it wasn't for the Plant City mayor and Chad Cronister and the Temple Terrace mayor, I think we'd be in trouble. This EPC, man, they're
Oh, you guys are talking about politicians?
Yeah, they're putting
Well, and the sheriff.
the EP. He's a politician, if you didn't know.
Well,
The Emergency Planning Commission. Is
Hey,
what
this
we're
Group
talking about.
guy right
EPG.
here, Christian
he's
McCaffrey,
known to be a politician.
he's probably the best player in the NFL.
McCaffrey.
McCaffrey.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to. It's a short list. Put it that way. If you're going to argue it, it's a short list.
He's probably the best player in the NFL.
I think Lamar Jackson's got a shot at that. I think Deshaun Watson's got a shot at that, and probably J.J. Watt.
All right, here we go. Pick is in. I'm saying they're taking Javon Kinlaw. Let's see what happens.
CeeDee Lamb's a bigger player, so 6'2", 198. I'm gonna go CeeDee Lamb.
I don't want them to take CeeDee Lamb because I don't want the Bucs to have to play him. But
Lamb, no, I know, but I mean, they can't go wrong with either him or
Brown.
Got to be a receiver.
They took Brown.
Look at this guy. Wow, dude.
wow, this is a bust right here.
No couch.
See, I told you it's a bust. No couch.
Dude, my office isn't that clean, man. That guy clearly does not go to work every day.
Yep, it might be a view. All right, I'm still seeing the Panthers GM. I haven't seen the pick yet.
They took Derek Brown.
There we go.
You got to get back to, I don't know what your feed is, but it's like 10 minutes behind.
Derek Brown.
I don't see how Derek Brown's a bad pick. He's a 6'5", 300-pounder out of Auburn, man. He's definitely a run stopper, and he's got some speed on him.
No couch.
No couch. How about curtains? We have curtains.
Listen, I'm gonna go. That's his mama's
Welcome to the
apartment.
conversation.
That's his mama's apartment right there, yo.
All right, we're within 3 minutes. Arizona. All right, we
Or rock.
Arizona.
Hey, listen, his dad served in the Army and National Guard. Mad props. Thank you.
Yes.
And you're also welcome.
Listen, I got respect for any dude who took a dump in a trough.
Twice. On the
Yeah.
same one.
All right, what do the Cardinals need?
Help.
They need a running game. This could be-
Yeah.
Is Larry Fitzgerald still in the league?
No, he's done. He's retired, right?
I'm not really up on my Fitzgerald watch.
I'm pretty sure last year was his last year. Possibly not. But I do know this. I do know that Kyler Murray was the most sacked quarterback. No, he was fifth most sacked in the NFL, and he is one of the most elusive. So they definitely need offensive line help.
Yeah, this is where the Bucs are making phone calls again if they lose another offensive lineman. So I think we may see the Bucs around the 10th pick. By the way,
I was gonna say, where are the Bucks? They're the 14th pick.
yeah, they're 14th. If they can trade up, with maybe Cleveland, they got a shot.
There just hasn't been any movement. No one's traded up at all. Huh.
No. Or down.
Well, the Cardinals pick is in, so if they can just get through the chit chat here, we can get this party rolling. But
It's probably going to be a receiver too.
Well, it could
for
be
Arizona,
Probably.
Yeah.
It could be.
Javi, what you got for trivia night here?
Oh,
Where the hell-
no.
We've only had one.
Where's my drink? I gotta get my drink. Stand by, folks.
Wait, you got to wait for the. Oh, he's out.
Hey, he's going off speed
Ready?
to look it up.
You ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
Who recovered an onside kick with 27 seconds remaining to preserve the Buccaneers' 15-10 win over the Jets in Week 10 of 2017?
Wow.
Who recovered an onside kick with 27 seconds remaining to preserve the 15-10 win over the Jets in Week 10 in 2017?
It's just a guess. I'm going to go Cameron Brate, or it could be OJ Howard.
Wait,
I'm going to go Cameron Brate.
Wait, here we
I'm
go.
gonna go Mike Evans.
Hold up. Arizona's
Mike
taking.
Evans.
Oh, hold on.
Are they done downstairs?
They took Simmons.
And the Buccaneers breathe a sigh of relief.
That.
All right. So that puts Jacksonville, the Jaguars. I still think they should draft Tim Tebow.
Lovell.
Jaguars. What do the Jaguars need?
He's hurt.
All right. Somebody watching says Chris Godwin is the one who got that.
He Googled.
Chris Godwin?
He
I didn't
Googled
hear
it.
They Googled it. Who was it?
Yeah, apparently it was Godwin.
It is Godwin.
I did not know that.
That was his
I didn't-
rookie year. He did. So I made a bold prediction or a crazy prediction. I don't want to use bold because they already use that in ESPN. My crazy prediction was 5 rushing touchdowns by Tom Brady this year. Does anybody got any of that?
No,
give
you
me
can
some.
have that all to yourself. Wow,
Yeah.
check out this crib. This dude's got a nice crib.
He rented that house. Hey, give me a crazy
He
prediction.
rented that house.
It's rented. It's a VRBO.
Hey, he's like calling the neighbors. Hey,
That's
so
an
listen,
Airbnb for the weekend.
ESPN wants to come to my house for the
That's
draft,
an Airbnb.
and we got holes in the carpet. So I was wondering if we could come to your crib.
I don't
Yeah,
know what.
It's VRBO it.
Airbnb that bad boy. So give me a crazy prediction, Lovell.
A crazy prediction about what?
Anything from the Bucks for the Bucks.
I got one for you. I say the Buccaneers lead the league in rushing defense. Oh, that is a nice place. Oh. I like the chandelier in the dining room.
I say we average 45 points a game.
That's a lot of points.
Crazy prediction, Lovell.
You told me to be crazy. I got crazy.
Yeah.
I did.
All right.
We may have led the league last year in rushing defense, so I should
We
amend
did.
my prediction and
did.
say
We're
we
strong.
lead. What's that?
We were strong, man. I mean, I think
I may go with the number one
biggest game
defense in the
that
NFL. I'm
the
going to go
biggest
number one defense in NFL.
NFL. I think the biggest game that rushed on us was Seattle, and that was because Carson had a 160-yard run. He had that one long run in Seattle,
No.
and that's where they broke it. But I don't think, and I think the 49ers may have in the first game, but I don't think anybody rushed 100 yards on us. But maybe those two teams, we were solid. I wasn't worried about somebody running against us. I was just worried. Let me tell you what I did in one of the games. When we played Arizona, because I knew our secondary was terrible. I went in and picked up Christian Kirk. Do you remember what Christian Kirk did to us? I mean, we won the game, but do you remember what he did?
No.
200 yards receiving with 3 touchdowns. Smoked Adams back
All
there.
right, listen, Jaguars, where are we going? Cornerback. Thanks. Their pick is in, by the way.
They lost Marquise Lee. Maybe they'll go receiver.
Did they go Jerry Judy?
I think they go C.J. Henderson.
Why Henderson?
I saw him, but he was down.
Pooh Bear,
Cornerback.
welcome back to the main event. Did you
Yeah.
look like you moved outside or something?
Stay away from Gator. Stay away from Gator secondary. Terrible. All of them.
Okay, well, then you don't want Henderson, right?
You don't want Anderson.
Well, we're going to find out in a minute because their pick is in. And see,
Well,
no,
what other receivers they have?
Huh?
What other receivers do they have? I'm trying to think. Oh, they got that kid, Chark.
Shaka Khan.
This could be CeeDee Lamb, man. This could be CeeDee Lamb or Judge Judy.
Judge Judy.
Jerry Judy.
Hey, Clifford,
I'm listening.
you got the Maxwell house going?
No, I got a little green tea tonight.
Hey, all right, mixing
It's
it
a
up.
All right.
It's a little late for Maxwell House to keep me up
Clifford.
tonight.
I got something. I got a
figured
new
by
toy
now You're
today.
having a hard time staying awake.
Clifford,
Well,
I got a new toy.
I took a small nap earlier today. I'm all right.
Small
More
nap after you
exciting
got
than
your
typical.
workout in.
Yeah, after the workout, you're right. You blew me up on that one. Pretty funny.
Hey, one of my buddies named James Billington says Evan's gonna get in a fight with Gronkowski.
He'll die. He'll die.
Evan's got no chance.
That's a bold prediction, though.
What does he want, the 24/7 title?
What's that?
That's that wrestling belt that Gronkowski just won.
The
Oh.
fact that you know that.
He almost won the Masked Singer.
That's all he could talk about on his interview. What he said, I gotta be ready right now. Somebody could attack me and take the belt.
He says he wants to gain about 12 to 15 pounds. He dropped down to 250 in weight, right?
Listen, if he wants some advice on how to do that, tell him to call me.
Oh,
On how to protect the belt.
You might want to get in on the little thing you guys got going on, see if he can win a few dollars from you.
How to gain 12 or 13 pounds.
Listen, I've already won that money. Ginger just needs to go ahead and send it over to me.
Dude, now I have until September.
I have people holding out my money.
are they going to race in September? Is the Kentucky Derby going to be in September?
Yes.
Just saying.
All right.
Oh, so Clifford,
Yo,
I ordered a brand new sandwich. Came in to me on Wednesday. That's going to be the weapon of choice that will slay you.
The weapon of choice.
A
Wow.
sandwich?
a sandwich. Feeling the dag. He's taking a phone out of Dagwood. Yeah, I got you covered.
What did you say, Javi?
A
Sand
sand
wedge.
wedge.
Sand wedge. Okay, here's the deal.
I got a
Has
Callaway
anybody
cup.
ever seen Pooh Bear hit a wedge?
Oh, I've seen him hit it, just not well.
I also see them swing and miss.
Well, I've also seen him wrap one around a tree.
All accurate
Hey, Pooh,
information.
Pooh, you remember when Dirty borrowed your dad's clubs and we're on
Oh, my
18 on Diamond Hill and he broke that 5-iron?
Yeah, don't think my dad doesn't remind me about that every now and then.
Do we owe your dad a 5-iron?
No, I gave him a set of clubs not long ago. He's good.
You're all square?
He's good.
All right. CJ Henderson's about to be picked up. You watch.
That's the things you do, when your friends break your stuff, your
I
dad's
laughed.
stuff.
I laughed so hard. It was funny to me at the moment, but it wasn't a funny situation.
Oh, it was funny. It was funny then.
All right. So,
All right.
out of everybody who's
You got
been
a pick?
so far, who's going to be the biggest bust?
I think it's probably going to be Justin Herbert.
I think it's
What's
going
your
to be
schedule look like, though, Pooh? I mean,
What is
Chargers, they got to play the Raiders.
In.
Who they gotta
Stand by.
play?
They take.
we're going back to Joe Burrow on my TV.
I told Henderson. Dang.
Dang, Matt is nailing it.
No, that was a good call, Matt.
Let's see.
I'm goose staying over here.
Javi said no way. He said no Florida man is going today, but
Well, just follow suit. He'll be there for 2 or 3 years and then get traded to the Houston Texans
okay.
and get burnt.
So the good news for the Buccaneers is that there's only been one offensive tackle taken, right?
2, I believe.
What are you guys going to do when they draft a running back?
Who there? I mean,
Oh my
Clifford.
gosh, you may see the Indian dance if they draft a.
Hey, Pooh,
Yo,
Will is still available.
Molly know we're on, by the way?
Clifford.
Yo, yes. Oh, okay. 56 degrees. Good night.
The Browns pick is already in too.
Hey, Henderson was slated to go to the Falcons. I don't know if that's your boy. It's not going to work out for him now.
All right, who the Browns taking?
This could be our moment. This could be our trade, guys. Stand by. This could be our trade.
Pick is already in.
Well, it probably won't be our moment then.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody is moving around yet.
Oh man, this could be Jedrick Willis. We could be losing him right here.
Makai
This says
Becton.
that,
Becton's
this
going.
says that CJ Henderson's idol is Vernon Hargraves. That's awesome.
What?
It's Idol's Vernon Hargraves.
Yeah.
Do you think that at this point, nobody's biting on OJ Howard because they know the Bucks have got to do something with him? Right. So,
No,
hey, I'm not going to trade my draft picks with Tampa today for OJ Howard, but they're going to
No,
unload OJ Howard at some point. So in 2 days, we'll trade them some bullshit.
Hold on, we got
No.
couch alert. We got couch alert. We got some white pleather, L-shaped sectional possibly.
Nice.
Horseshoe shape. Horseshoe.
Horseshoe.
I don't know. That's a horseshoe. I'm going L. I think you're right on that, Cliff.
Yeah, I think it's an L. Yeah.
And I think they got that from Aaron's Rent Center, and they,
Man, he's killing these guys, man.
That is rude.
Terms.
I'm telling you, the Bucks are going to get rid of Cameron Brate before they get rid of OJ Howard.
No, I don't think so at all.
I don't
think so either.
I think it's
No,
going to be a
the talent. I don't think it's a money thing. I think it's a talent thing.
We'll see.
You've got
But Matt, if you had to throw it to one of the two, who would you throw it to?
Yeah, that's definitely an L-shaped.
5 yards
sectional.
out, right up
Right.
the middle. Who's
I
solid?
like. We all cheered for Cameron Brate all last year while we were all sitting around Cliff's house. The thing is, what OJ Howard got on Aaron's crap list too, right? But
right.
I think it's going to come back to they think they can get more for Brate and they can cut some cap room by letting him go and keeping OJ Howard. Just saying.
Hey, what I want to know, I got a serious question to ask you guys.
Up, the pick is in. Hold on. Cleveland Browns.
CeeDee Lamb.
No, they're taking Becton. Picked Becton. By Becton.
There it is, Alabama.
Yeah.
Right. That was the Alabama left tackle.
Up, couch
Yes.
alert, couch alert. Okay. We got 2 couches. All right.
You're the only one that can see him. What do we got there?
We got a double seater on the left, and then we got a full out couch on the right, both black. Looks like fake leather.
pleather.
Leather, yes.
Yeah.
What was the pick?
Wills.
Jedrick Willis, Alabama.
Yeah, Alabama tackle.
I would have liked to have him come to Tampa, really. That
Yeah.
would have been
Hoping he's going to be around till then, but
What about the cat from Iowa? Got him ranked
That's
higher than that. Tristan Wirfs.
Yeah, that's my guy, but he should be available for the
Well,
Bucks.
they're one our guy. Oh, dude, I think they got one of those massaging couches at that place.
Those are movie couches for your theater room.
so
All right,
then
so here's my serious question. Okay. These dudes, this is an NFL draft. These dudes, a majority of them know they're going first round.
right. They didn't dress
Right.
up.
How come they ain't got no catered food up in them houses? You know what I'm saying, like, what's wrong with an ice sculpture? You know, like an edible arrangement,
Bubble, you do realize we're not all bougie people like yourself.
like a spread. You know what I'm saying? Like, their agents are not showing a big way here. Like, their agents should be throwing a big party. They got a big spread. They got pizzas and wings.
They're trying to be sensitive to all the people stuck at home who can't do all that. or
Dude,
don't-
you
I
only
can tell you right
get
now,
that in
Jameis
the
Winston would have a
NFL one
bucket of
time.
crab legs right there. You know, Jameis would have crab legs if he was being drafted in 2020.
All right, I think you're right, man. That falls on the agents right there.
Yeah.
You know, these guys are about to get paid for doing nothing, really. You know, the least they can do is throw a little cheesecake their way with some chicken wings or something.
You
All
know,
right, but think about it. Catering's going to require caterers and people coming in your house. And if this is
They don't have to come in; they can drop it at the front
They
door.
can drop it off at the front door. It doesn't have to be
you're not
a
going to
spread
get that
that
much
sits for
food
5
and not have
stars.
somebody come in and
Pooh
work.
Bear, what I'm hearing from you are excuses, man.
No, I'm just telling you the realities. The point is that they don't want to be called on by the cops by their neighbors because somebody came in and served them some lasagna.
They could just do a drive-by and leave it out in front of the door like Domino's.
You're not going to have that much food and not have somebody serve you and clean up the dish. That's the reality.
These people right here, they're in a 1,200 square foot apartment. You know what I'm saying?
So you want them to cater to 6 people?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, yeah. I want a party, man. I want a
You
party.
can't.
Listen,
You go-
I'm with you, Lovell. They could have at least
Yo,
catered
where's
some
your
chilies
tuxedo
or something
t-shirt, man?
to their door and just had it there.
Where's your tuxedo t-shirt?
Well, if they were thinking and they planned ahead, they would have like a Domino's pizza with the pizza box open.
Yeah,
and
like
they
boom,
paid ahead.
boom. Right there. Your first endorsement deal.
This draft
Pizza
pick
Hut, boom.
Maybe a man
Greenhouse,
event
boom.
t-shirt on or something.
Hey, I'm getting pictures from my sister of the draft party they're having at their house, which is their family, by the way. No one came over. They got a spread. They got cheese balls out. They've got, some root beer and chips and some other stuff. They have a way bigger spread than this guy had, just now who just got paid.
This is my
Okay.
spread, what I got going on.
And pizza, by the way. Yeah, there you go.
Water and beer. So now the
The diff-
Bucks are down to taking Josh Jones.
All right, so while we're waiting on the New York Jets.
No, they've got Mekhi Becton and Iowa.
Could be
While we're
back.
waiting on the New York Jets, let's have some man show talk.
Okay, the Jets need everything from the front office to the head coaches to the players.
Can you
With
draft
the
him
11th
GM?
pick in the 2020 NFL draft, the New York Jets select Nick Saban.
Exactly.
That's
That's
great.
what they need.
for half a season.
How do you draft a GM?
Oh,
Either that or they.
All
You know,
right,
the
here's the man
funny
show
is
talk.
Not the
Here's,
answer.
here's
I
the
mean,
man show talk.
All right,
While
hit
we're
me.
waiting on the Jets.
Le'Veon Bell. I don't know.
I was just yelling names out now. I don't understand
I
what,
don't
he's,
even
what
know
the
what he's
point is.
talking about.
He's just
Maybe
Le'Veon
not.
Bell.
So the
I just
Go ahead.
weekend
They
coming up-
need help all around. All around. They got nobody that can get the ball to their receivers. They have no receivers, but what's his name?
Brown, Bruce Jenner.
Bruce Jenner.
Got
Jesse
Hey.
Owens.
Spear is
Steve
saying his bold prediction is the Bucks will be the least penalized team in the NFL.
Yeah,
Wow.
thanks to the 7 referees that came with Tom Brady. Yeah, I think he's right.
That's right.
that's a huge prediction. Thank you, Spear. I
Nice
hope
job,
that comes
Spear.
true.
All right, so here it is. Here's my question.
All right, hit me.
We have another man event coming up on Sunday night at our normal time.
Right.
Indeed.
What is your home project for this week?
Okay. I'll go first.
All right, hit it.
My goal by Sunday is to get all the electrical running and the lights on in the barn. That's my project.
Boom.
Next.
I'm gonna rehang the shower curtain rod that fell on during the show on last Sunday.
Okay.
Wow, that's been like 4 days.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of stores are closed. Well, not really closed, but
What do you need?
hey, don't judge me, man. That's my project. He asked for the project.
What do you
Hey,
need
really-
to put a shower curtain up?
Really quick.
Well, someone's got to go get it.
Hey, not
Oh,
to
you-
interrupt, but the Jets apparently they're not making a pick. They put up a for sale sign.
Nice.
Whoa, hey, the general manager's about to get some, man. What is going on over here on TV? He is.
No, man.
Oh, they're
Still
watching
watching
kids.
Hey, Barry, what you got this weekend?
Well, my in-laws are here, so I don't know how much projects are going to be going on. The one I really want to get done right now while the weather's still nice and not yet too hot is some more landscaping on the side of the house here.
All right.
But I believe we have some severe weather coming Saturday, so maybe Sunday before the show. Got some palms to plant and whatnot, but
Everybody's
We will
got to bring pics. You got to bring pictures of your project for the man show Sunday night, at the man event Sunday
Well,
night.
that means I got to come up with one. Hey, by the way, which one of you is like a
Come up with
carpenter?
It's like a what?
Like a carpenter. Which one of you knows how to use like wood and screws and shit?
Pooh Bear.
Well, I think 3 out of the 5 of us are pretty good on that.
I on my wife's phone.
All right, I have a shelf in one of my kitchen cabinets that needs some attention.
Crazy
I thought
glue.
we fixed
Who's
it
coming
already.
over on Saturday?
I thought we fixed that already.
Dude, I've moved on from. I'm talking about a different one. Remember, I bought a new liquor cabinet.
Okay. Oh, that's right. That's right. So you're just talking about your shelf is falling down, the little pegs in the side?
Yeah, well, the pegs are like the shelf kind of went from like this to this.
Up,
And
hold
so
up.
everything
Hold
on
that
this
thought.
side
Gets her in.
fell.
Gets her in.
They probably go wide receivers. It's got to come up.
CeeDee Lamb would be a nice pick.
Nobody.
Oh, they took Becton.
Wow.
They pick
Oh.
who?
They just
Oh,
broke the Buccaneers' hearts right there with that one.
Yeah,
That hurt.
that does not help the Buccaneers.
That is not
Wow.
not winning any awards tonight.
Hey, neither is their couch. Holy smokes.
That's pleather if I've ever seen it.
That's suede, brother.
Wait,
That is. And those every seat there has a U shape to it.
Butt groove. You shit.
Is it?
I'm still looking at Desmond Howard and Jesse Palmer, man. I got to get off this feed.
yes, do something different. Man, he's a big boy. He's as tall as Pooh Bear.
Dude, we're getting killed here on the offensive lineman.
Well, no, because you still got Jones.
We got
That
Worms.
is a large man. Holy crap. Look
Yeah.
at that guy.
Whoa,
Woo!
that's his daddy.
That dude's 400, man.
He's only claiming 355,
he
but
reminds me of he's 6'8". He reminds me of DeMar Dotson a little bit.
God bless America. I'm just now seeing it.
That dude is 400, man.
Pretty close, 364.
Oh, I tell you. All right. So you know what the real MVP tonight is? The legs on that couch.
that's
That was a nice couch, huh?
Those legs are working hard, son.
yeah.
All right.
I
Let me
think
see if I can
I
get
think
a
that's got to take the last place couch of the night so far.
That was last play. Oh, no, you had one dude didn't have a couch at all. He just had a bunch of chairs.
No, he had
Boom.
a couch and a couple chairs. Oh no, the one guy did have. Yeah, well, whatever.
Yeah, but they were nice chairs. I'm just saying he didn't have a.
Hey, the John Grudens are on the clock.
Dude, the John Grudens are going to pick a flashy player.
Yes,
Okay.
okay. Offense for sure.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Wide
CeeDee
receiver. No chance they take offensive lineman.
Derek Carr needs some help. He's got to have some weapons.
Derek Carr doesn't need help.
Yeah, well,
They got
Yes.
the running back.
So
With
He's got
Jacob.
Cooper.
this is where your boy Judy goes right here.
that's what I was just gonna say. Judy's still available.
Yeah.
To go play. He'll end up playing with Amari Cooper.
Exactly.
My niece just chimed in as we were talking about weekend projects. She wants someone to come to her house and install some security cameras.
Who?
I vote Matt.
Yeah, that's definitely mad.
Who? Wait, who's asking for this in the first place?
My niece.
Oh, your niece.
Hey, the general manager for the Jets, he looks an awful lot like that guy that's on that TV show.
That had tattoo in the back of his head? Oh, no, that's.
Raiders kick is in.
Have you guys ever seen This Is Us?
Yeah.
No.
The general manager from the Jets looks like the fat guy on This Is Us.
Oh, yes, he does. Who's not really fat. You know that, right?
Yeah.
That guy is not.
John Gruden is not social
All
distancing.
right.
either.
Ted Nichols says that the Jets go wide receiver here. Cliff, he's with you.
John Gruden that doesn't know how to not pick, for flash.
Yeah, he always takes the sexy picks.
All right. So while we're talking NFL here, Who's got opening day?
That's a long way away.
I like to plan my meals.
I'll take opening day.
All right.
No salad.
And Allegiant Airlines is the worst airline on the planet. I can't believe they named a stadium in Las Vegas after that thing.
Clifford
That's where they're
says it's-
headquartered.
They're horrible.
Going to the Raiders. Watch.
Man, assuming Las Vegas opens back up, I'll be there in June.
Nope, you won't.
Look at Gruden. He's already got his fist bump.
Hey, I want to know, where's Jay Gruden?
Here we go. Here's the pick.
CeeDee Lamb.
Beauty.
The Raiders.
They took Ruggs.
He went
Wow.
with Ruggs over Judy and Lamb. Wow.
Listen, Aaron Spear, if the Bucks take a running back, I quit.
Oh my God. Oh,
I quit.
Well, all right.
I mean,
so San Francisco going to
they
take
get
now.
Jonathan Taylor at 15. That's about the only one I could excuse, and that's not even that great of a pick.
Okay.
Here we go.
So we got San Francisco is going to take. What are they going to take? A tackle, linebacker. Receiver.
I'm not guessing anymore. I've seen too many receivers and it's been opposite.
You saw that coming.
But you got Emmanuel Sanders gone. I'm not saying somebody's got to go.
Yo, you know the pleather on that couch is worn out.
All right. Let's see here. So where are the Bucks going to go now? Now that we know there's only one pick ahead of them.
Well, they still have the offensive tackle from Iowa.
San Francisco is going to re-pick Colin Kaepernick.
Tristan Wirfs is the guy from Iowa, and then there's Josh Jones out of Houston. He's available. There's a offensive lineman, but out there. But Josh Jones, he's a 6'7" guy, 310 pounder, but he just doesn't have the skill set that Wirtz has. I don't think. So we'll see. I think the Bucks are going to be okay, but
I've got me a nice live feed. What are you guys seeing right now?
lots of hugs at Henry Ruggs' house,
Okay, good.
and they're black leather.
I got Mike Mayock waving and having a good time. Happy as
I got this guy playing basketball.
That's good. That's where we're at.
Yeah.
Welcome to the party. Lovely.
Wow, he's got some ups.
It's taking me a little bit here.
Oh,
to get
holy.
All right, so now I'm back.
That dude's
So-
pretty fast, man.
Maybe Jerry Jeudy goes to San Francisco, and that leaves the Bucks to pick up a lineman. So
That would work out very nicely.
Jones.
There's no more.
Hey, what are the stats on this kid? Is he tall?
Which one?
This Alabama wide receiver.
Oh, he's a big boy.
When the Bucks, you got Swift. You know what? This would be a good time for them to go ahead and get the running back.
Are you serious right now?
All right, listen, I apologize
Do I-
that we invited Javi
I
onto
still
the man event,
we passed up Dalvin Cook in 2017.
and we will never invite him back to the man event.
Wow. Listen,
Willis is 6'5", 320, by the way.
Javi just got
Everyone's-
fired.
everyone's entitled to their opinion unless it's wrong, and that
Dude, look at this cat, man. Look at this cat.
Get ready to look at it.
Yo,
you can
what's
get the best
up?
running back on. You can get the best running back in the draft right now.
He's got his
No.
gold watch, his gold chain, his
Old
old
Spice
He's
robe.
got the Old Spice. He's got the Old Spice a robe on. Right now, John Gruden is going, man, what the hell? Where's your agent? Why did he cater this?
Oh my gosh.
He really does have the Old Spice robe on, huh?
Yeah.
I can find a caterer to make some chitlins.
Right.
Javi, his was another trivia.
How about a fact?
A fact?
Yeah, fact.
Oh, okay.
Fact.
Let's hear it.
Okay.
Should
Okay.
make it interesting and make it true false.
Draft. Make it interesting. Of the 39 players the Buccaneers have drafted in the first round in their history, entering 2019, 17 were either defensive linemen or offensive linemen. 11 and 6. Just a fact.
Okay.
Hmm.
You said 6 defensive linemen?
6 offensive linemen. They chose 6 offensive linemen. They chose 11 defensive linemen. You remember
Okay.
the last defensive lineman we drafted? First round?
Vita Vey.
Hang on. Yeah,
Okay.
Vita Vea would,
What's the second one?
before that would have been
In the first round?
Adams.
Gaines Adams.
Didn't he die?
Nope. Gaines Adams, I think, was before the guy I'm thinking about, but good one. Good one.
Okay.
Came from Clemson.
Adams.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's,
All right, I was talking about Adrian Claiborne.
Claiborne came from Iowa. And
You
I think he
sure?
was after, yeah, and he was after Gaines Adams. Oh, we have a trade alert, son. Trade alert.
Niners traded to the Bucks.
The Bucks are on. Bucks are on the clock.
Oh, I got to change
we
my
moved
hat.
up one spot.
Hey.
We-
Oh, we got 2 picks.
What did we just give up?
I don't know, but they got 13 and 14.
We got 2 picks.
Wow.
What did we
This
give
is
up?
smooth. Maybe they
I don't
traded
know.
Tom Brady.
Something's about to happen here.
They traded Tom Brady.
Tristan
I-
Wirfs. We'll
Traded
get Tristan
Tom
Wirfs.
to San Francisco. He wanted to play in San Francisco. They traded him to San Francisco for Jimmy Garoppolo and this pick.
Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy Garoppolo.
And they're going to
What's
resign
his
him.
name-o?
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Hey, offensive lineman and running back.
Okay, I could get behind that. I could get behind that right now.
What? Who?
What can you get behind, Pooh Bear?
If they take offensive tackle and then go Jonathan Taylor at running back,
Tristan Wirfs and Jonathan Taylor.
I like
Tristan
it.
Wirfs and Swift.
I don't like Swift. I like Taylor.
Running back though.
Taylor.
They need a running back.
Yes, we do.
They need a running
Hey,
back.
I'm just going to tell you guys that I'm looking at a couple mock drafts here, and nobody has a running back going in the first round. By the way,
No, we don't have
I
2.
agree.
San Francisco. We just switched with San Francisco.
What if they went quarterback also? Oh my gosh, this could get interesting.
what if they went offensive lineman?
No, they only have 1 pick.
Look at Bruce Arians. He's wearing the Javier, hat.
You got my hat?
Yeah, well, he got the different color, but yeah.
I'm delaying like probably a minute.
All right,
Okay,
you're right.
We just swapped with the San Francisco. We don't have 2 picks.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay, I was getting a little ahead of myself there. That was
No,
awfully
it
exciting.
still shows we have 2 picks.
No.
I've got.
Oh, he picked up his
I've got-
phone. He picked up his phone.
No, we got
We got
I don't know what. Yeah, we have.
He's got the Bucks hat right next to him. I'm looking at it right now. He's got my hat.
Ooh,
Fire the cannons. Tristan Wirfs.
Ha! Look at Bruce.
All right, so the pick is in. What did the Bucks do? I think they went Tristan Wirfs.
I want to go with Hobby's insider information there. I'm going to go Tristan Wirfs as well. He
So
says he's got him holding a Buccaneer hat. That's
Got
good
it
for
right
me.
here. That's what he has. I showed you guys.
but they only moved up 1 pick. What are you going to give up?
That's
Well,
going to be
Rob Stanford was looking at him.
Why aren't we on this?
Ooh, what are you doing? Speed.
They should've us. No, some moped just went by. Piece of crap turds.
Weed whacking. Boo.
Why weren't we on the fan video there? Did we not
Look at
hashtag?
the light setup. Does it look like he's got the Minority Report hooked up in there?
My staff sergeant Bethany.
There's a
Dude,
lot
the
of Bucks.
anticipation is killing me.
I know.
Listen, they need to protect Brady. Brady Price says, listen, get Donovan Smith out of here. Give me somebody who's going to block.
I'm more interested in what they gave up than what they're picked. Because moving up one spot, that's
With a
not
fifth
worth.
round? Move up one spot with a fifth?
Oh, a fifth round, that's fine. Is that what they gave up?
I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. Fifth, sixth round with the one spot.
What did they give up to trade up one spot? Here's the pick. Hold up.
Hey, you're welcome again.
For what? Yeah, it took worse.
There we go.
All
There
right.
they are.
Good move.
There we go. Big ol' boy.
Did anybody think San Francisco was really going to take him?
All right, let's get some couch commentary.
Well, there may have been somebody else in the background trying to trade up to San Francisco to take him.
I want to say this too. They have Worst as in these mock drafts as the best lineman on the board.
I
Yes.
still haven't seen the pick yet.
I'm
All right,
confident.
lock in here.
6'5",
They're
320.
behind level.
There you go. Best pass blocker. Tom Brady.
Yeah, I showed Tristan Wirtz as the best offensive lineman on the board as well. So 6'5", 322.
He's fat.
All right. Hey, man, that's a good couch. That's a good couch.
Kristen, welcome to Tampa.
Yeah,
Son, you're
the pressure on that kid this year. boy.
Look who he's got to.
Now in college, he played both left and right tackle. What's he going to play here?
Well, then DeMar Dotson's gone. Then he stopped, so he can go to right. Because Donovan Smith played left tackle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So he can go right, but I really feel move Donovan to right and put this kid in left. I don't know. We guess depends on how good this kid is.
Hey, Noah says the Bucs
His
gave
rank
up a
number
fourth rounder to
board.
move up to him.
What's that?
They gave up the
Bucs
fourth
gave up
rounder.
a fourth rounder.
Here's
Ford.
what I like about this kid right now, just what I'm watching.
Oh no, they had
Yeah,
two fourth
this
rounders. They
this
gave one
kid
to
is
New
just an
England.
athlete. He's an athlete. He's a state champion in wrestling. He's a
Hey,
state champion.
His broad jump is 10 foot 1 inches. That could have cleared my pool.
Wow. He can
Look at
probably jump
this.
He's a state champ in weightlifting. He's a state champ in wrestling. He's a state champ in track and field. Oh, he's going to do this jump out of the pool.
All right.
Oh, I like the intensity.
I mean, this kid's just an athlete. I like it. Man.
Nice. All right. Well,
I told you I had the Iowa
6'4"
tackle.
to 7'8", so he's 6'5".
320.
Yeah. Hey, wrestling's for real in Iowa, by the way.
So he's
You're
fat
right.
and short.
it looks like the boy can move. I'm telling you. Wow.
He had the fastest 40 at the combine.
For an offensive lineman.
Yeah. Sorry for offensive lineman.
I mean, what dude? He's never going to run more than 2 yards. Why does that matter?
No, I mean, but it's just more testament to his athletic ability. All right, there you go. Iowa tackle.
Happy about that.
Called early on.
Man, that could be some good holes opening. Put him on the left side with Gronkowski trying to make a hole up in there.
Grade the pick, guys. Grade the pick.
And that right there, Javi, is why you don't need to draft a running back, because if you've got those two guys making holes, it doesn't matter who you put back there.
Back there.
They can run through it.
Kind of like the Cowboys. Put anybody back there.
Yeah, I mean, Ezekiel Elliott's a good talent, but still.
Dude, look at Cliff with his.
Look at him lead. Look at him lead. Boom.
Come on.
Is anybody really surprised that Judy's still available? Does that surprise anyone?
No,
No,
this is a very deep draft for wide receivers.
I'm surprised.
I don't think a wide receiver's gone yet, have they?
No,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Gruden picked one.
I like the kid, man. I like it. All right, no more hats for me. That was it.
Oh yeah, Gruden picked the kid out of Alabama, man. That was really. All
Grade the pick. Grade the Bucks pick.
right, that's an A.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe so.
You
It fits their need, and if not the best player on the board, not the best, if not the best offensive lineman out there, he's certainly this top 3 from the 14th position, or originally. That's a good pick.
Well, there were 3 drafted before him, but I agree he was one of the better ones.
So what do you think about the giving up a 4th-round pick just to move up to 1 spot?
Well, you had 2 4th-round picks. You traded one to New England to get Gronkowski,
Yep.
and then you traded this one to move up to
I never heard. What did they trade to move up?
A
a 4th-round pick.
What did they trade their 14th pick to?
Yes.
So they just swapped and a 4th rounder.
Yes.
Right.
That must mean that 49ers were looking at him and they were going to go.
No, it means that, like Cliff said, that the 49ers were probably getting offers from other teams.
Right. Somebody else wanted them, and Tampa. They called Tampa and said, "Hey, if you guys want them, what are you going to give us?" Because I don't know, Dallas wants to move up. Whoever
Wants to move up.
Yeah.
Wow. Well,
So I can't find any news on what they gave up yet.
There's a lot of people out there that are not going to be excited about this pick. That's just because they don't understand football. But that right there is a great pick if you want to win football games.
Yep.
So who's that put right now, assuming no free agency, no more draft picks? Who's our offensive line on opening day?
Marpet, Jensen, Donovan Smith, Kappa, worse.
All right, so according to ESPN, the Bucks got the 13th pick and the 245th pick, which is the 7th pick from the Niners, for their 14th pick and their 117th pick, which is the 4th round.
Okay.
So there you go. So they gave up a 4th round.
Which I mean,
got back.
most of these 4th round guys don't even make the roster.
No, that's truth in that. So they'll probably take 2 of those 7th rounders they've gotten back now and leverage those into another 4th round pick to get back into the 4th round.
Which again, most of those guys don't make the roster.
So right, but when you look at that as a whole, that they did 2 things with this shell game. If they do leverage the other picks and get another 4th round pick, you basically drafted Rob Gronkowski in the 4th round and moved up with a spare pick to lock in the guy you wanted in the 1st round. So let's say the Buccaneers make a legit run this year, and Gronkowski's 1-year deal. He had 1 year left on his contract. Brady is on a 2-year deal. Where do we sit with Evans, Godwin? I think Godwin has an option next year. Evans is locked.
Evans is locked up.
Yep.
So do they? Hey, finally somebody's got some food. I don't know if that girl realizes how short her dress is, though.
Where are you
I
at?
don't know what you're watching, but I'm not seeing it.
She's like, "Hey, baby, you're gonna get paid tonight."
And by the way, those are boneless wings in that black container.
Boneless
I'm
wings.
looking at John
I don't know
Lynch
what
and
you
Kyle
guys-
Shanahan.
All I'm saying is, don't put cheese on my chili.
You got that?
You're like squirrel, huh? You're distracted.
I said no cheese.
It's fantastic. I told you no
49ers
cheese.
pick.
That was one of my favorite hobby moments ever.
That was fantastic.
They took Kinlaw.
Yeah.
All right.
Where'd they go?
Now a San Francisco.
Look at this. Here you go, John Lynch. Ring of Honor.
We've already
Should have
been
been Hall of Famer.
You do know I said that Kinlaw got picked, right?
He's behind.
Yeah. Kinlaw.
I'm talking to Lovell there.
What's that?
All right.
You know, I'm sitting on this pick. I'm really excited about it. The more I sit and think about it,
Yeah.
This
You
could
want
be
the sexy,
very, 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 very good.
you want the sexy, flashy picks, and that's not what wins ball games.
Mm-mm.
These big, fat, greasy bastards in the trenches win the ball games.
That's kind of what Cliff was saying a little while ago, right? People are going to want to see a flashy pick like a receiver or a running back, or a
Nice.
quarterback.
That's okay if your offense and defensive line is secured up, but if it's not, then you got to do that.
Dude, this is always crazy to me. Like, see some of these guys. Like, this guy just said he was homeless at one point. He couldn't play at South Carolina because he wasn't academically eligible.
South Carolina?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he played junior college football until he could get into South Carolina.
I thought that was one of those schools where you just needed a pulse.
That reminds me of like Noah Spence. One of our busts, Noah Spence. Remember that?
Yep. That was a couple, 3 years ago.
Who's
I
on
thought that would be a good pick, man.
I'm going to say the black pleather is popular here, man. If you want to put your kid in the NFL, you got to go get a black pleather sectional couch.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
There it is.
Look, did you see that the armrest was messed up on the
I see
side
it.
there?
That's what I say. Congratulations for these guys for getting off the couch, and celebrating with them. So
They got somebody on the floor.
I tell you, he's having a happy seizure.
Cliff, you think we're going to play Saturday?
What's that?
Think we're going to be able to get out there Saturday, or we're going to get rained out?
I don't know, man. Give it a shot.
All right,
Yeah,
well, we
it's
got 15 picks
nasty
coming
weather.
up here for Denver.
Javi, do you count the foot wedge?
Like in Caddyshack, look at the caddy, tell him to look the other way, just pop it out.
Oh my God.
My favorite play in golf with Javi, he's hit the ball about 8 times, and we're walking in the cart, and he's like, I got
That's
a
a
4.
2.
I got a 4. Like a 4. Wait a minute. I saw you hit the ball 4 times off the tee.
Lady, that was warm up.
Those were warm up.
Let's see here.
Hey, do we have any questions from the viewers?
Let me take a look here. What we got?
My boy
Any more
Hodges,
no-
ATL's next.
All right, your boy Mark Hodges, man, he loves him some Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah, he loves him some Samuel L. Jackson when he tried to hypes the crowd up in ATL.
I mean, he loves him some Atlanta Falcons.
No, the
They're
Falcons.
coming
would
No,
like that
hey,
pinball.
listen, Mark, I gotta ask you, man. When was the last time you were at the varsity?
Wow.
Yeah.
What do you have?
Yeah.
What do you have?
When were you at the varsity, and what did you have?
It was probably a long time ago. He lives in D.C. now. His favorite line from Samuel L. Jackson is, "Woman, get me my super suit."
Oh my gosh. Of all the Samuel L. Jackson quotes, that's the one.
That's the only one without cursing in it.
Maybe
The
so.
only- Look at the pleather couch on this dude, man. Dude, there's another guy that's 400.
Hey, Mark out there. I think Atlanta might go with Ross Blacklock now. Saying, looking at what's out there.
Hey, Mark says he was at the varsity a mere 7 years ago. Well, Mark, what did you eat at the varsity, man? Who is the TFN clan? And I want to know, where is Paul Richardson tonight?
Yeah.
Have a
Turnover.
wreck. Clifford.
Have a
Have
wreck.
a wreck.
Have a wreck. Have a wreck.
Hey,
Turnover.
This family got catering from Pizza Hut.
Well, that's a nice couch.
Okay,
Hey, they both got pizza catering from Pizza Hut.
They've got
Are you
2
seeing this?
locations.
Yo, Pizza
Yeah.
Hut's killing it tonight.
It's like an upstairs, downstairs, or just two different homes?
No, definitely two different homes.
Okay. Oh yeah, I see the player now. Okay.
Yeah.
You
I wonder
know,
if Pizza Hut still has that barbecue pizza. Oh, here we go.
ATL could go running with
That's the
girl-
plan.
They took Judy. All right.
All right.
Gary Judy.
I feel we owe it to Mark to stick it out through the Atlanta Falcons pick.
All right,
Just
guys,
you.
we're done.
Gary's got a small couch.
Sunday.
Yeah, we're not going to get to Atlanta. Sorry.
Hey, Lovell, did you see what he wrote?
Lovell's reading his text.
Yep.
My cousin says, Mark, he goes, whatever it was that made him poop through a screen door. It must have been a chili burger with their orange drink.
Who is TFN Clan?
No idea. All right, I'm going to make my final pick of the night here. I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to say that the Falcons pick Fulton out of LSU, cornerback.
I'm saying Ross Blacklock, TCU.
I'm going to go with linebacker. Patrick Queen
Wow.
or Kenny Murray.
Well, you can't pick both.
Those LSU linebackers are tough.
You don't get the.
Oklahoma.
Hey, this guy's from Deerfield Beach, man. Jerry Judy.
I know who
Yeah,
that is.
ooh, we lost them, buddy. We lost them.
Who?
We can't get these players. These Miami guys can't keep their hometown kids.
Yeah, Jerry Judy, Deerfield Beach.
Yeah.
I spent many a night in Deerfield Beach.
You did what?
I stay in Deerfield Beach quite a bit when I'm traveling in South Florida.
All right. This Atlanta pick will be the my last pick of the night. I think.
All right.
This is the last pick of the man show right here.
Yeah, the man event.
The man event. So as we're watching this pick come in, they have a very small couch, by the way, also catered by Pizza Hut. Well, I hope, by the way, that they got the barbecue pizza. Have you ever had the barbecue pizza at Pizza Hut?
Yeah, that's really good. That's their best pizza.
That's their
I
best
did until I
pizza.
worked there.
This segment of the man event has been brought to you by barbecue pizza at Pizza Hut.
Thin crust.
No
Okay.
He had to ruin it. He had to ruin
You
it.
gotta go pan on that, brother. You gotta go
Yes.
pan. You gotta
And
go pan.
that's too much bread.
So after this pick by the Atlanta Falcons, remember to tune into the man event
Sunday.
on Sunday night at what time?
7 p.m.
Boom.
Hey, I'm going to change my pick from Fulton to Diggs, by the way.
I'm saying Kenneth Murray, Oklahoma. Change it up.
All right.
Big boy, 6'3", 241 pounds. They need a linebacker.
Dude, that's like me. I'm playing NFL football.
I'm sticking with Ross Blacklock out of TCU.
Hodges says Trayvon Diggs.
I mean, it's been
I'm
watching
going
me.
with whoever is the best player at Liberty.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Do you guys see John Elway's house there? Do you see his shot? He's got the Super Bowl trophies in the background.
Yeah.
You know, I'll never forget when John Elway dove over the goal line against the Green Bay Packers and did the helicopter.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Oh, my cousin Maritza. Hello. Thanks for tuning in.
You have a lot of cousins, dude.
I mean,
Got
honestly,
big man.
We'd like to thank Javi for joining the man event tonight as our special
Thanks,
guest,
Javi. First
Thank you.
guest ever.
the very
Patient.
first ever special guest of the man event.
which happens to make you the best special guest we've ever had, and also the worst.
I was going to say also the
Yeah.
worst.
I'm new to this, man. Get a chance.
You got any more
Showed
trivia
up.
to finish up tonight? Falcons
What's
pick a pin. So,
What's that?
got any more trivia to finish up tonight? Because the Falcons pick is in, so we're signing off soon.
Some of this is too easy.
Hit us. Hit us with a couple, Hobby.
Hit me with
I can do the easy ones. Those hard ones.
It's too easy.
Here, God,
Come
by the
on,
time he
let's hit
picks one.
But they're too early, man. I'm not giving you those. If you want it,
Too early.
who's the only tight end the Buccaneers have drafted in the first round in their history?
O.J. Howard.
Who was the Buccaneers' top pick in 2018?
Wait a minute. Stand by.
Hargrave.
Wait. Who's fact checking these questions?
I got a calendar from some
I'm
friends
not
for
certain that Jimmy Giles wasn't a first round pick.
Jimmy Giles wasn't entering in 2019. He was not a first round pick.
Okay.
O.J. Howard. Good call, though. Good call.
Vita Vey.
Yep.
Not a tight end.
You're still on the wrong question.
Oh,
Yeah,
where we at?
the Buccaneers, Gerald McCoy ranked third among all NFL defensive tackles in 2017 with 13 tackles for loss.
Okay. These are
Dude,
just
whatever
facts.
happened to Gerald McCoy? Does he still play for the Carolina Panthers?
No, he signed with the Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And,
Yeah,
and close this out. On this day, April 24th, in 1974, Tampa Bay was awarded the NFL's 27th franchise and began play in 1970. Finished it off.
Along with what team?
I know that answer, I believe.
1977.
I want to say the Seahawks was
It
with
is the Seahawks.
Seattle Seahawks came into the league with Tampa Bay.
I'm just saying we won a Super Bowl first.
All right. Who is the next expansion team after the Seahawks?
The New
Jaguars,
Orleans Saints.
Panthers.
Cleveland Browns.
No,
Saints
Cleveland.
are already in the league.
I want to say the expand. We didn't have any draft till 95. Was it 95 when the Jaguars and the Panthers came to the league?
That is correct.
Thank you very
Might
much.
have been 96, but somewhere in there.
We got our first blue couch. First blue couch
yeah.
sighting of the night.
Is that really a couch?
I don't know.
I
what
think
the-
so.
Where's the player? Oh, that's the
That's the
GM.
GM's house.
Yeah,
What the heck?
Atlanta. He really likes
They,
that.
they got the new stupid uniforms on too.
Man, well, I must have a different feed than y'all.
Yeah, you do. Yours is like from 10 minutes ago.
Mark Hodges, thanks for chiming in, my man.
This is the best house Home Depot can buy here for Arthur Blank.
Okay, here it goes. Last pick of the night.
Best we got. He's got Lowe's cabinets in there.
Hey, the good news about the Atlanta
Oh, come
jerseys is
on.
they always come in black.
No,
Yeah.
they took Terrell, cornerback.
I don't think anybody had AJ Terrell, did we?
Nobody
No.
called that.
Again, that's why we're all sitting here, I guess.
No, that's good. That's good news for the Buccaneers.
Yeah.
The more busts in Atlanta, the better.
Hey, did you guys know a Russian was the general manager of the Atlanta Falcons?
No.
Dimitrov? Who's it? Thomas Dimitrov?
Does he have anything to do with the voter fraud?
Ooh.
I don't know, but I think he was in billions.
Well, it was a good time, guys. I appreciate it.
Javi, thanks for joining us.
Thanks to everybody out there for watching.
Make sure, Javi, you make sure you watch the show on Sunday night, 7
And
o'clock Eastern Standard Time. If
And
you're
for
looking at our
everyone-
channel, subscribe, like.
Thumbs up,
And for
please.
everyone's
Ring the
information,
bell.
This is exactly what we had in mind when we started this channel with sports tie-in. There just hasn't been any sports on for us to give any commentary on or have any interaction with. So this is actually the first event we've been able to do sports related.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
this is kind of our plan, especially during football season. Every Sunday we're going to be getting together and doing this exact same thing. Obviously, it's going to be much better, a little more slick. We're not going to be using Zoom. We're going to do this live. Potentially, we record some and edit it and show it later. But this is kind of what the plan was for this channel game plan here.
Hey, tell us how you like the new logo. We're testing out some logos so that we can get some merch going. Some hats, some
Dude, put the
tees, maybe some tank tops.
We got to
Maybe
get that
some
logo bigger on
G-strings.
the YouTube channel, though.
Yeah, we need to get it like I don't know how to listen. I was playing with that this morning, just learning how to even use the app, and I was able to come up with that stuff I was coming up with.
Nice.
So actually, I had some fun.
So Javi said that when we come out with the man event G-string, that he'll model it.
Oh gosh.
Excellent. That may be our first video with 1 million views.
We just lost all of our subscribers.
Not the ladies. The
Hey,
ladies are still.
Thank you though for tuning in. For all those who turned in, Javi, thanks for your expertise. As the
Inside.
first person I know with a Tom Brady jersey, a 10-year season ticket holder, and the master of the smoker made from a propane tank. There's not better.
All right, gentlemen.
All right.
Here we go.
See you,
Good
Clifford.
night.
Guys.
Back up on Sunday.